Хөрхөн охид trap сонсон. Trap сонсон, trap донсон. Түүний сонсдог хөгжим дур булаан. Дагаж дуулан дур булаа мууруулаа.
Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new MMA Roasted Podcast. It's me, Adam Hunter. I'm here with my man, Weendawg.
What's up, my brother?
We got Vinc Pichel coming in soon. We got a great show. We got John Dodson calling in. We have Hansen, who's 18 years old and is a pro fighter, and Invicta, 18. Weendawg, this might be your girl.
It's my age range. Maybe a little old for me, but, you know.
I don't want to let everyone know. Listen, do you have sexual performance issues? Come on. They're more common than you think. Trust me, I know so many people that have sexual performance issues. Over 25% of new ED cases are guys under the age of 40. Yeah, you think it's going to happen to old guys? No. It's going to happen to you, Weendawg, other guys. 40% of men by age 40 struggle from not being able to get and maintain an erection. I know with my wife, okay, I always have an erection, thank God. However, there have been cases in the past where, you know, chicks just haven't done it for me. And that's embarrassing because then she's like, oh my God, do I not do it for you? And then you start thinking, what's wrong with me? You know, maybe I like guys, which is nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying your mind can then go other places or I'm not what I used. It's horrible. Listen, even the world's greatest actor can't fake one. You can't fake an erection. Either you have it or you don't. Well, listen, why do guys turn to weird solutions or do nothing when they can turn instead to medicine and science? Yeah, we're dropping science on you guys. The solution is 4hims.com, a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, sexual wellness for men. Thanks to science, ED can be optional. Trust me, it turns my wife on so much when I have just a raging hard-on. She's like, "Ooh, that's for me," and I'm like, "Hell yeah, that's for you." All right. Listen, well-known generic equivalents to name-brand prescriptions to help you combat ED. I know you guys might be good boxers or fighters or jiu-jitsu guys, but ED might be your biggest and toughest challenge, and we are here to beat it. No snake oil. Well, you could beat it after it's hard. No snake oil pills or gas station counter supplements. Fill up your gas. Don't be buying boner pills. Anyway, prescription solutions backed by science. One ED pill, starting with a V, just came off patent on December 11th. It's a game changer. I'm going to start using I'm using this from now on. I'm doing it, okay? 4hims.com. I'm going to have raging boners, and I can't wait. No waiting room, no awkward doctor visits, no lines. Save hours by going to 4hims.com. It is so easy. You have to answer a few quick questions and chat with a doctor for confidential review. Products are shipped directly to your door. Yeah, you don't have to leave the house. You go, take it, boom. Next thing you know, you are banging like a champ, people. Being your best means performing your best. No in-person doctor visits, no anymore. It's erectile without the dysfunction. It's just the E for now on. Handmade, hard-made easy. Say hello to your little friend. So call to action, people. Here we go. Try Hims for 1 month today for just $5. We'll get you started for just $5 while supplies last. See the website for full details. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy. Go to 4hims.com/MMA Roasted. That's 4hims.com/MMA Roasted. MMA ROASTED. 4hims.com/MMA Roasted. All right, I think Vince he's going to be here in 5 minutes. Okay, so
that means 45 minutes.
Yeah, right. So I got a crazy week.
Well, first of all, I just want to say congratulations. We moved to a new studio. In that new studio being your beautiful new home.
Yes.
I love it here, dude. It's awesome.
It is, right?
Yeah, that's why if there's a little echo, I don't know if there's an echo in the audio. I don't think there will be, maybe a little bit. That's because we're in the new MMA Roasted Studio garage. It's a beautiful garage.
Yeah, I know. We're going to start doing video here. We're going to start making it. So what happened is I got this house, and behind the house, they have a studio that this photographer was using, and I'm debating whether I should turn it into like a gym where I can coach classes in wrestling or make it into a dope-ass podcast studio.
Yeah, dude.
/ place to watch fights.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm weighing back and forth.
This is the fight cave, dude.
This is the fight cave.
This is the fight cave.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, I just came from jiu-jitsu. My second day back after 3 years off, and I'm doing a Renzo Gracie, opened up a little academy out here in LA. I like it. Yeah. I like it a lot. I did gi for the first time, second time ever, and then I did no gi today. My face is a little bruised, but
big bruise on your nose.
Big bruise on my nose, but I have My goal is to be able to go all the rolls. So like I'll go all the technique. I'll do 1 roll hard and 2 rolls. Then I'm third and I'm sitting out.
So does your class do 30 minutes of rolling, like at the end?
Yeah.
30 minutes?
30 minutes of rolling at the end.
Right.
Is that what you do also?
Yeah, it's like an hour of drills and then 30 minutes of rolling at the end.
I know, which I think is about 6 minutes for me. I got to get it up. My cardio is not what it once was, but I like it. I'm good for the first 5 minutes. Then I gotta pace myself. I gotta get in better jiu-jitsu shape.
Now, as a wrestler, do you like try to fight for the top game, like out of the start?
All the time, and I have to like remind myself, like, don't pace myself, go in spurts. Don't go 100% the entire time because you'll just gas out. Unless you just have insane, unless you're Clay Guida or something, which unfortunately I'm not. So anyway, I think Vince is here. I'm gonna get Vince.
All right.
And ready? I also want to thank our sponsor, Speed Weed. Marijuana. Listen, people, if you live in LA and you want marijuana and you smoke marijuana or CBD or vapes or anything else, there's no reason to leave your house. You go out to a dispensary, you start testing a little stuff. Next thing you know, you drive home, you get a DUI, you're $20,000, and then you go to jail, you got a criminal record, now you can't get arrested.
Life
is over. Okay, your wife leaves you, your girlfriend leaves you, you gotta move back home with your parents. I've seen it happen at least once a day. So, okay. However,
shit just got real.
You go to speedweed.com. They will deliver it right to you. Speedweed.com. They will just take care of it. And
awesome.
And they're nice people. Gino, he's a good guy. And I'm telling you, I got a roll-on right for you. CBD roll-on. Yes. Just don't get test positive for anything.
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, make sure
it's just CBD.
Yes. So life is good. Make sure you go to speedweed.com, check it out. And if you mention Roasted, you get $10 off $100 or more. So I was telling him I started doing jiu-jitsu again for the first time in 3 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Henzo Gracie has an academy out here.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, now that you're out here.
Yeah,
shit.
Sean Williams is the coach. Nice guy, super nice guy. But it's hard. Man, I forgot how hard it was.
Jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, I forgot how, like, just the live rolls at the end. The technique's fun, but I actually just like the technique. The rolling at the end is just like, I'm like, ugh.
I'm the opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I like just going ham at the end. Like, the technique's cool. Like, I like learning some stuff. But, I mean, maybe it's just because, like, unless someone shows me something special about the technique, you know what I mean? If it's just like, arm bars and, whatever. Yeah. It's like, I can care less about that. But if they show me, like, little secrets, then I'm interested in it. But other than that, I'm just like, fuck yeah, man, it's time to go.
I also don't like not starting on your feet. That also bothers me a little bit.
Why? You're a wrestler, aren't you?
No, I like starting on your feet.
Oh, they don't?
No. We always
really?
just go from our like, knees, you know?
Those guys compete?
No, I'm sure they do. Yeah. But I just in every jiu-jitsu class I've ever been to, we pretty much start on our knees. And as a wrestler, that you get a disadvantage because guys just pull guard right away, and you're like, And then I always get stuck in somebody's fucking guard, and then I get put in lockdown. I'm like, I'm gonna rip my fucking leg out again. And just like all these thoughts go through my head, but it's okay. I'm not being a hero this time. If I'm tapping,
I actually have a really good lockdown murderer.
Really?
Yeah. No, if like people lock me down now, I'm like, go ahead, lock me down, stupid. I pass the shit out of them, like no problem.
What do you do?
I'm like, I can't say. I just gotta show you.
All right,
I'm not much of a like intricate person when I talk.
You just punch him in the head, and then is that part of it?
Well, it depends on the rules first of all. So if there is punching, yes, why not?
Right.
But no, you basically it's weird how I describe it. You kind of like Turk. It's like a Turk, and you take him to the opposite side. You take him to the side that he thinks he wants to go to.
Huh.
And it basically destroys it, and you ended up getting like an E-slice pass out of it.
I got to do that because today we were starting with the guy in mount position, and I was like, "What the?"
I know your face is all marked up.
He's
like, fucking you up,
I was
dude.
like, "Yeah, this fucking guy's like, he's like, what belt are you?" I'm like, I'm not a belt. I wrestled in high school.
I'm not a belt.
And then he's like,
should have said orange or some shit.
I was like, "What about you?" He said purple, and the guy was like 250. I'm like, great. The guy's like 6'6", 250. I'm like, this is gonna be fun.
They gave it to him the third day because he's just such a smotherer.
Yeah, but it was fun. I had a good time. So this whole week's been crazy. So Tuesday night, I did a dime bar, and this hot chick hits me up. This hot black woman, like, she's like, "Hey, I heard about the dime, blah, blah, blah." And I look her up, and she's been on Survivor. She was like a Miss USA, like all this stuff. She's been on, she was on Celebrity, the Millionaire Matchmaker. She's got kind of a name. She's like, I'll promote it, blah, blah. I look her up. She's like 1,000 pictures of her in bikinis. I'm like, all right, great. Come down Tuesday. We just had a falling out. I figure she'll promote it and this and that. She comes down with like all her hot friends, but they're like angry model types. You know how like LA is full of those girls that are on their phone or
and they just nitpick everything.
just said no. I mean, they're just like too cool for school.
They're in their own world.
Yeah, that's what my pet peeve about LA comedy is. The audiences sometimes is like I don't want to make them laugh. After like assessing these kind of people, sometimes I'm like,
Oh, why don't you just pick on them? That's what I would have done.
I have to make them laugh. That's my job. But then I do shows for the military, or you do a show out in like fucking Ohio. I'm like, these are the fuckers I want to make laugh, not the fucking hot model chick that just
That won't appreciate it.
Yeah, that's on NBA Wives or whatever. So I'm on stage, and so the girl goes on, and she's like, okay, but she hasn't done comedy for a while. You could tell, but she was okay. It wasn't like, okay. So then she goes down. I wasn't the greatest set, but it was okay. So then I go on, and I start making fun of her friends, and I'm doing well. And then she's like, and I point to her. I'm like, hey, you had a good set. Give it up for her, whatever. And then she's like, she's drunk at this point. She goes, give me the microphone. I want to go back on. I go, no, you can only bomb once in one night. Right?
Oh, shit.
So she's like, give me that mic. So then her friends start chanting her name. And now the comics are all chanting no, right? So it's now the whole crowd is divided between everyone else saying, do not give her the mic again, and her 4 friends. So then she gets up and tries to grab the microphone from me while I'm on stage, jumps on stage, right? Which is like...
While you're like doing your set?
Yeah, so then I'm holding the mic away from her, I'm not going to give her the mic.
You're just like palming her face,
yeah,
put the mic up.
Then she trips and falls, right? Almost on her head, like stumbles because she's fucking
or
drunk.
was it a trip and she just fell?
She's drunk, right? So she's like, ugh. And then her friend has to come and like carry her out of the fucking dime bar, right?
Oh my God.
And then I was like, dude, this is not a hobby. Like,
embarrassing.
Comedy is fucking, it's not a hobby. I'm in it for life. I'm a G. And then everyone exploded laughing. So that was Tuesday night.
No one filmed it?
No, I wish I had it on fucking.
Oh, man.
See, that's why I think, I understand them saying no videos and photography and shit, but then again, like, it's kind of good sometimes if you do let people video, because then if shit like that happens. Or,
I know. But then I was thinking about that. Like, it probably would have went viral, kind of.
Yeah.
But then you know what? I'm like, do I really want to go viral on her? Like, she's just starting. She was drunk, and she had a moment of... But she's also a life coach, and I even pointed that out.
Oh, shit, is she?
Yeah, and I'm like,
wow.
this is your life coach? But... I'm like, I didn't want to ruin the chick's life, on that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like she took a swing at me or something. She just wanted the fucking microphone.
Right.
So then that was Tuesday. So then I'm up till, I go back, I got to pack till 3 in the morning. Then I got to get up. I got 4 Russians that are helping me move, right?
Oh, shit.
So.
Wait, where'd you get them from?
I don't know.
Would
My
you
wife
just
found
order
them. I found from Russia. They came over to help me move.
They came in a crate.
So they're helping me move, and I'm trying to like be friends with them. They're nice guys, but they're all like, oh, I was in the Moscow circus, and the other guy played pro soccer, and the other guy's a doctor in Russia. And now here they're movers.
The other one is headlining a UFC event on Saturday.
Yeah, Khabib was there. So I'm like, I'm trying to be nice to these guys, and they're nice guys. So I give them some weed. I'm like, hey guys, have some joints. Now the move takes fucking 18 hours. So like,
I just saw them outside. They're still moving stuff in right now.
Yeah,
move.
Yeah, that was. I'm like, next time, give them weed after the. So then, and I told them we had cats. But they didn't really speak English that well. So every time they open a fucking box, a cat flies out because I got 3 cats. Right?
Oh, they're in the box?
Yeah. So and then they're
They're just
also
playing peekaboo and shit, just waiting to strike.
then they're also moving the couch. I'm like, hey, I think there's a cat in the couch, right?
What?
Yeah, the cat was in that fucking like buried into like a fucking cat. So cats are flying everywhere. So then and then my wife has to go to work, and she's yelling at me because we're taking too long. And I'm like, I'm moving with these guys, but of course I'm getting yelled at by the wife. So that was fucking annoying. And then also with the cats now, before we had the litter on the terrace because we lived in an apartment, right?
Yeah. Litter box.
Yeah, but now we're like, what do we do? I don't want to make them outside cats because I'm afraid they're gonna get eaten or run
not
away.
not in Los Angeles, dude.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah, you can't really.
So now we have to have the litter in the house, which it smells a little bit. So my wife's like, no, it'll be great. We'll have a GPS. Well, there's a GPS system now that you can put on your cats to find out where they are. I'm like, great.
And if their collar comes off.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, we'll find the coyotes that eat them. Yeah, we'll fucking.
You find the coyotes that ate them?
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, there's my cat in a fucking coyote fucking
I think
farm.
that's the tail.
Yeah, fuck that. So now we're fighting over that. And then the dog, we never had a pool this close. So fucking Miles goes fucking crazy.
Dogs can swim, can't they?
Well, he just goes fucking. Now he thinks he's Air Bud. His fucking seeing's gone. His seeing is gone. So now he's on the bed, but we got him stairs for the bed, but he doesn't know where they are. So he's like crying on the bed all the time. So I have to pick him up and move him. And then he was excited. He goes out and he just jumps in the fucking pool like a splash. And then he's like, oh, and I got to jump in and fucking save him.
You actually jumped in the pool?
It's
awesome.
Well, because he was doing the doggy paddle.
He's standing there right now like he knows you're just talking shit about him,
his
too.
fucking nose was going under. So then that was that. Then Saturday I had a private show. So it's at the Four Seasons, right? They're like, oh, we got a show at the Four Seasons, paying good money. Great. I get there. They're like, oh, we're running a little late. I'm like, oh, where's the stage and the microphone? Oh, no stage or microphone. I'm like, okay. So I'm in a private room. There's a table of 20 fucking people, and I got to walk around. I felt like, you ever see Liar Liar?
Yeah.
When fucking Jim Carrey was in that boardroom and was making fun of everybody and takes the guys. That's how I was. And then they're like, and the grandma gives me all these jokes to make about the cop. Like, so I make all these
One
jokes.
of them's a cop?
Yeah, the guy, his birthday, it was 60th birthday party.
Oh.
He hates everyone.
And he's still a cop?
Yeah, and he's offended right away.
God bless him.
I was like, that was the wrong move. And now I start off the show, he hates me. But then I won him over, and it was a great show. But it was just like 45 minutes, no mic, no stage, walking around the fucking room.
Well, I guess you probably didn't start him off slow. You probably just took it to him right off the bat.
I did. I was going nuts. And then so that was that. That was Friday, and then I got a call like to work with George Hamilton, right, on like a project. That was pretty. You know what George Hamilton is?
Yeah.
Tan guy.
Yeah.
So that was like an amazing. I can't say what I was.
Were you just
working
like
on.
staring at him? I feel like if I was in his presence, I wouldn't be able to like not stare at
He
him.
was telling me so many crazy stories about him on The Godfather 3, and then like,
Oh, really?
and like all these, because he also dated Lyndon Johnson's daughter, the president. So yeah, he has like, I mean, story after story. He's the coolest motherfucker ever, George Hamilton. So that was cool. And then last night at the Dime Bar, right? There's this girl, this hot chick. Well, Tori Hart's on, Kevin Hart's ex-wife. I put her on, right? She's a comic. And she brings this hot black woman, walks in by herself. I'm like, oh, are you a comic? And she's like, no, I'm here to see Tori. And I could tell she's, and then my buddy's like, yo, that's Sunday something from, she's on Basketball Wives, right?
Oh my God.
So I'm having fun with her, but then I'm on stage. She's like, I want to do comedy while I'm on stage. Now someone's like, put her up. I'm like, no, I'm not fucking putting her up. And then like the crowd was like, this 50-year-old porn star, Rebecca Bardot, who's like she has like the Golden Cock Award for all the fucking thousands of cocks. And then it's like 4 black people from like, I don't know where that, from Jamaica and this and that. They were having fun. And it was all Mexicans. It was just a fucking fun crowd, right?
Yeah.
So, except for Sunday. Sunday just starts getting drunk and heckling. This comic named Jeff Leach goes on. He's like this 6-foot guy with long hair from England. And she starts she's talking during his set. He flips out on her. She's like, why don't you roast me? I'll roast your ass, right? And then she's like, look at you with your fucking, because he has long hair, with your long hair. Huh, look at that. And he's like, well, at least my hair doesn't come off. And everybody went fucking, people were running around the room. It was just,
my God.
It was just, yeah, that was another one of those. I'm like, I should have had my camera. Anyway, that's what I've been up
see?
to. I know. What have you been up to, Vince?
Just been training hard. I actually went to I'm feeling pretty confident.
Good.
I actually went to a little comedy show at some little bookstore.
No
I got
way.
invited to. Yeah, some chick invited me. It's at this little bookstore called Stories.
How was
on
it?
Sunset. The show was actually really good. Like I was
Nice.
expecting to go there and be like, because I always go to your shows and I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I kind of felt like a little spoiled. Like, oh, I'm gonna go to this little show and like these guys are probably gonna be like
Newer,
just people off the
yeah,
street.
yeah,
Who
yeah.
knows? You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, expecting whatever, but. They were all actually really fucking funny. Like there was this one black chick that was cracking me up.
That's
dude. Like,
awesome.
she was killing me.
Sometimes you're hidden gems.
Yeah. And it was really fun. And then I did that, had some drinks, we partied a little bit.
So, I mean, how we train, how's our weight, by the way?
I'm good. I'm 180 pounds.
180. You got to make 55.
Yeah.
All right. So 65, 75. That's 25 pounds by June 2nd.
June 1st.
June 1st. All right. So we have
Actually, May 31st.
May 31st.
Yeah.
So right now we're in April, May. You have 2 months.
Yeah, I'm good.
Lose 25 pounds. Is that normal?
Yeah. I could do that. Within a month.
And how we doing wrestling wise?
I'm doing a lot of wrestling, a lot of grappling. I'm feeling very confident in my ability that I'm going to be able to stuff this guy's takedown, and he's going to eat some uppercuts
That's awesome.
and some knees.
There we go. Nice.
I'm practicing some mean shit.
Watching a lot of tape on the guy?
Yeah. I'm just doing my studying. I'm doing my training. I'm doing my practice. Same thing that he's doing. And it's just what we do now. It's kind of funny, actually, because the first time that I really had someone that game planned good against me was the last guy. I can't even think of his fucking name now.
Yeah,
Silva.
the Brazil Silva.
Yeah, Joaquin Silva.
Yeah.
He actually stuck to his game plan pretty good with me, and it made the fight really fucking hard. It kind of pissed me off a little bit, but.
So now you're gonna do this to this guy.
I'm doing, yeah. Well, we all do the same thing. Is just what I'm trying to get at. So I'm just like, you know what I mean. I'm doing my thing. I'm training against him. I'm doing what I feel like I gotta do to stop this guy, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going out there like basically the bad guy to go stop this guy in his own town. He's undefeated on a 4-fight win streak. So
That's all right. Fuck it.
that's what I'm gonna do.
This guy's gonna underestimate you. I know he will.
I know he will.
I know he will. By the way, apologize about last week's show. People said that I told Justin, turn the mic on. Make sure your mic's on, which was on. He goes, okay, and then turns it off. So his mic was off the whole fucking show.
Oh, shit.
And you have no idea how annoying that was for me.
Well, can you tell on that thing doesn't have like little sound
It
bars?
is,
when
and
you
I
talk?
should have looked, but I don't know. So Weendawg, what's going on with you?
Yes, let's hear some
Oh
shit.
shit, dude.
Let's hear some shit.
I mean, man, there's nothing too crazy that's happened in my life, but something happened to me that I always knew was going to happen to me as a dude, right? I was just dreading the day that this was going to come. So I'm making love to my Russian girlfriend.
Making love?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It was like a week ago, maybe 2
this
weeks
is getting
ago.
pretty serious with her then, huh?
We'll get into it later. But we're making love, and I'm doing my normal thing, my normal moves and stuff. And I go.
What are your normal moves?
Yeah, how many go-tos do you have?
Okay, and then didn't she finger bang you last time?
Well, no, she didn't bang me, but
Right, he banged
she was
himself
like,
inside the
she was
video?
finger blasting my
Oh, yeah, it's
like my crotch area. Like she was like going like in the movie. All right, no big deal. So I'm making love to her, and I do my normal moves. Then I end up, sticking my finger in her ass up to like the first knuckle, which is no big deal. I noticed
All right.
that with girls, most girls are fine with the first knuckle, but once you start to go up to the second knuckle, that's when they start to slap your hand away and say, "No, it hurts." I'm like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
So she got a little bit annoyed with that because I was trying to go deeper and deeper, right?
Okay, now where were you when this was going on?
This is at my apartment.
Okay.
So
Was she naked?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Right.
I wasn't though. I was still clothed.
Okay, so you're sticking your finger up her ass. Now, did she blow you at this point? Are you like hooking up, or just you went right to the
Oh
finger?
no, we're going hard, dude.
Hard in the paint.
Yeah, hard. So
The
so she got a little annoyed with me. I'm like, what the hell's wrong, dude? And she's like, don't go too deep right there. I'm like, all right. So then like 20 minutes later, she starts to try to finger blast me in my ass.
No.
Oh shit.
And I know you guys
Payback.
have all experienced a girl trying to finger blast your own ass.
So I noticed like the nail at certain times, and I'm like, I just clench up.
Yeah.
That's the move. You got to clench.
Well, I put her in a triangle.
No, what?
I don't know why, but whenever I'm with a girl, I'm always like teach you how to do jujitsu. Like,
Wait, you put her in a triangle while she's trying to finger your ass?
yeah.
Did
You
you
just like upside down guarded her real quick.
It wasn't like a real triangle. It was just to like.
did you pull the hell down and you have the arm crossed over, or was it?
No, I didn't cross the arm over.
Did you put her out?
No, I would never do that. I just had it there to control her. I was like, you ain't getting this. But she was still trying to go.
You ain't getting this.
She was still like her.
Did she speak English?
She speaks a little English. Her
Okay.
triangle defense was to shove her to check my oil, dude. And
Right.
The thing is, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with checking the oil, but just give me like a 2-day warning if you're gonna do that.
2 days.
2-day warning.
I would have gladly let her go to town on my ass.
Send
you
a
know?
pigeon.
Have you
first.
ever had a girl put your finger up her ass before?
Like I let her put her finger.
Have
in
you
my
ever
ass?
let a girl put
Yeah.
a
Little
girl ever put a finger in
finger
your ass?
blast that ass.
No girls ever put a finger in my ass, and
You, Vince?
Yeah, and a tongue.
Really?
Yeah.
That's your thing?
I mean, I don't mind a little bit. I'm not trying to get fucking like some chick trying to like go full Monty. I mean, stick her whole fucking hand in my ass, but
But you seem like too much of a man for that. You seem like a manly man.
honestly, like the way I know, what's funny is I was always kind of against it until one day when it happened.
It's awesome, huh? But do you like prepare? Do you like clean up before, or like does she tell you that she wants to do that?
I don't know. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm like, oh, fucking lick my ass or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking say it, but some girls are nice like that and they do that kind of shit.
There was a girl one time. She was a bigger girl, but she was pretty. But her whole thing was eating ass. Like she loved. Like
really?
I would come over. She'd come over to my hotel room.
That's kinda
Within
weird.
3 seconds, she would just lie me down, bend me over, and just start eating my ass.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I
That's a
know.
little-
It was like I know, and it was so. I mean, I'm like, damn, you'll eat anything. I mean, like.
You'll eat anything. What did I eat?
Like, fuck. But it did feel good. I'm not gonna lie.
fuck.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right?
Because then she would do like the trombone effect, like she would be back there and then
Oh,
reach
yeah.
under me. And then
Oh,
she
there
was,
you go.
Experience, dude.
yeah, no, she was. That was her like move. You know how like wrestlers have like the honky tonk man would have the shake, rattle, and roll. She would have the ass eating.
Yeah.
That would be a thing.
I also got another problem, dudes. I'm stuck in this damn like I don't know if it's a love triangle, love quadrangle.
Well, but then you put her in a triangle.
I put her in a triangle.
Wait,
but
Him and triangles.
Yeah.
that's my go-to submission too.
Is
We're
it?
rolling. Yeah.
Really?
Mine too. I like triangles.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking.
guy.
I gotta
these
start.
big ass
catch 'em
legs,
every which
dude.
way.
Got big ass legs. So I got the Russian girl.
Yep.
I got my girlfriend who lives in Brazil. She's coming here in like July.
You haven't met her yet.
I know, but
So I mean, your girlfriend.
She could be a dude though.
We've been there before, dude. I'm extra careful these days.
Okay.
She ain't asking for no asshole video.
But how are you saying it's a girlfriend if you haven't met her?
You know, man, it's just technology these days has advanced so far.
Have you talked to her?
Oh yeah.
You've heard her voice?
I video call her. I talk to
okay.
her almost every day. She sounds exactly like Claudia Gadelia, like that with that accent, which I love. It's sexy, you know. So I got her, got the Brazilian girl, the Russian girl, and I got this new girl that I've been talking to for a couple of weeks, which I'm actually going to her house.
Is her name Steve?
No,
Damn, fucking Joe's on the rampage over here.
I
man.
know.
I'm going to her house after this podcast. I'm
Where-
going to meet her for the first time.
Where? At her
She-
house?
Yeah, at her house. She lives in a massive mansion. Like she has loaded parents, dude.
Really?
She wants me.
How old is she?
She's like 21
Oh, and when you met her, where?
on Tinder.
Okay.
But I just feel so awkward
Why?
going to.
Are you wearing that beanie when you get over there?
Yeah, because I gave myself a haircut and it's fucked up in the back, dude.
Oh, let me see.
Let's see.
Why do you think I'm freaking wearing beanies?
Let's see. Why did you give yourself a haircut?
Because now, dude, if you go, normally Supercuts is like $11, but they raised their price where it's
To
like
12?
No, it's like $20 for a haircut, dude.
Jesus.
retarded.
That's all. You can afford
If I go in there and
$20.
have him shave my head, it's $20.
I don't know if you shave your head.
You can afford $20 for a haircut. 'Cause that's something. You're an actor, or a comedian, or whatever the fuck you do.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna need it to show hair.
I know. I should have got.
Let me see it.
It's not my actual hair. It's just in the back.
So you could. Okay. Oh yeah, dude.
Why did I miss it? Oh man,
That looks terrible.
It's not that bad actually.
No, not bad.
I know it's gonna take some time to go back, but I just feel so awkward meeting a girl I met off the internet for the first time, like at her parents' house, meeting her parents as well. It just sucks. I'm so uncomfortable.
That is a little awkward. I mean, I feel like you should have a couple
Why?
dates
I
first, don't
mean,
you?
well, she invited you to her house, and then so what do you plan on doing?
I don't know, play air hockey or some shit.
Does she
I
have
think she's
it?
trying to use you for a green card, bro.
Well, she's American.
No, this girl's American.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's American.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the Brazilian chick.
Nice. Well, good for you, man.
But isn't that awkward?
What?
Like,
Going to a girl's house?
would you want your daughter to bring some dude?
I've been to plenty of girls' houses for the first time, just meeting them, and yeah, dude, that's it's part of life. Make it interesting. I mean, look, chances are she's never going to call you again, so might as well just have fun while you're there.
All right, maybe I'll have a story to tell next week.
No, I'm kidding. She might call you again. So we're calling John Dodson right now.
No, are we?
Yes. You ever met Dodson?
Yeah, I love John.
Where'd you guys meet?
I met a couple times actually, Ultimate Fighter tryouts, and then just events here and there. He's a cool dude.
He is such a good guy.
Yeah.
His last fight,
Super fun
he
hanging
got
out.
hit in the nuts like fucking 6 times.
Yeah.
We saw that. Holy shit. Damn. I'm like, holy fuck. That was crazy.
This is John. Sorry I missed your call.
The voice throws you off, right?
Yeah.
Because he's got this deep voice. You expect him to talk like a lollipop guild guy. You know? So let's talk about before we get if Dawson doesn't call out. So how crazy? All right. So last April Fool's Day, we all know what happened, right? You know what happened with Khabib, Ferguson.
Oh. And Ferguson?
Yeah,
That was
Ferguson.
not
It's
real?
off. It's off.
Oh, okay,
But it happened
yeah.
April Fool's. Everyone thought, it's a joke.
I thought you were going to tell me that it's actually
no,
like a joke.
No.
Oh.
So now Khabib is fighting Max Holloway.
Which I think is like, I mean, that's awesome of Max. Like, he's actually, if he beats Khabib,
Dodson.
Hello?
Hey, John Dodson, how are you, man? You're on the MMA Roasted
you doing?
Podcast. It's me, Vinc Pichel, Weendawg.
What up, buddy?
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm doing good, man. So, listen, your last fight, I was at your last fight. You were what? Like everybody that I was greeting started losing. Like everybody that said hi to me on the way to the cage, and you're like, "Hi, Adam," and I was like, "Oh, please win, please win." So you actually broke the curse. So thank you on that.
Well,
But that was a close fight, man. How it seemed like the last 2 fights you've had, people keep kicking you in the balls.
man, it's an everyday thing. Everybody keeps on kicking me in the balls for every single one of my fights.
Like
what you
what?
should do is
I don't know what it is. It's act like me being the height that I am is a lot bigger.
You should
doing
get
whatever they can.
You should get a cup and put like little baby spikes in it, so when they do kick you in the fucking nuts, it just wrecks their foot.
Really?
No, I think they were talking to my wife trying to make sure I don't have any more kids. Look, I don't give a fuck what you do with them. I want you to punch them in the nuts, kick them in the balls. I don't want another baby, babe. I want another one. See what I'm talking about?
Do you
I'm
think
whoa. I need these, babe.
Do you think it's because you're half black and half Filipino, and people are curious to see if you lean towards the black side or the Filipino side down there, so they want to like test it?
Yeah, because they're like, oh, well, he's not Caucasian, so we'll figure out what it is.
Fuck, I mean, it's crazy. I thought I was so happy they gave you the win though. But I mean, you were looking so good in the first until they kicked you in the balls again. I was like, I don't think that was. You look amazing. And then you got your balls kicked, then you still won the fight, but it was a lot closer than I thought than it needed to be.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot closer than what it needed to be because I was moving around, and I thought if I get kicked in the balls one more time, I might get DQ'd because I'm going to say some random profanity or I'm just going to go Mike Tyson him because we're in Vegas. Bite off his ear.
Were you really thinking about biting off his ear, for real?
Huh?
Were you really thinking about that, for real?
No, man. What are you talking about? I thought I was going to Mike Tyson him, but I did think I was going to get DQ'd. Because I probably would have been like, had some random obscenities or did something that wasn't going to be a fair play. I probably would kick some bucket balls.
Just football on him right in the cunt.
Yeah.
How you like that?
No, it was crazy. It was a jumping one too. You jumped into his ball kick. That I was like, oh.
See, that's one. See, when that happened, I was totally understanding. I was like, you know what? That's what I get for like playing around. I wanted to sit there and do something flashy because they keep on saying I don't do anything flashy anymore, and this is why I don't.
Yeah, oh, right.
But that's what paying the price.
Yeah. I mean, look, and like I say, like so many of your fights, like I think your Mraz fight, I thought you won that fight. I thought you got robbed in that one.
You and me and the whole world, they think the same thing.
Yeah.
I should be headlining that fight card out in New York, not him.
Were you surprised how good Mraz looked against Aljamain?
Wait, what happened? What was that?
When Mraz knocked out Aljamain, was that surprising to you?
No, that wasn't surprising to me because the only thing that was real surprising is that I didn't know Aljo would dab on his way out too.
That was the surprising. Man, that's cold. That's cold, Dodson.
Oh, fuck.
That's cold. All right.
When he went out cold, I was trying to make sure he was staying on the same plane.
It was a legit dab.
Yeah. Right. Oh, right. Exactly. He did. That was. He actually said it was cool. Now, this week, obviously, we got to talk about what happened. So, Khabib versus Ferguson. I was picking Khabib. Now, Khabib versus Holloway. I'm still picking Khabib, but for some fucking reason, I feel like Khabib's at a disadvantage here because if he wins, he beat up a 45-pounder. And now he's got to change up his whole game plan for Holloway. Holloway's got nothing to lose.
Khabib's not going to change his game plan. He's doing the same thing. Fucking throw meat hooks and take the guy down, beat on him.
Yes. Like, I thought Tony Ferguson was actually going to give him a run for his money and beat him up. There's so much pent-up aggression and knowing how much Khabib's been sitting there talking crap and not making weight and then them going back and forth. Tony Ferguson had to make sure that he's going to back up every nonsense thing that he said about him and prove it to the world. Oh, he didn't want to fight me. He didn't want to do this. And then now he got hurt. I'm like, oh, damn it.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
I was like, now I have my money solely on you because you kept on talking so much crap about this man. Because if you talk that much crap, you have to back it up.
Right. I mean, what do you think?
So,
yeah. So you're picking Khabib to kind of. You think Khabib's gonna run through Max?
I think he might run through Max, but I'm not gonna sit. I think he's going to because of the fact that he's gonna be the bigger dude. One, we already know the size advantage that he does play on people, and Max Holloway doesn't have the most greatest takedown defense ever. Like, he likes to get taken out, he sped people from off his back, but we've seen what Khabib has done to a lot of people, like, that have phenomenal jiu-jitsu. They'll sit there and just let him do whatever they want, and just his ground and pound is so vicious that they can't stop it.
Vince, what do you think's going to happen?
I think Khabib's going to kind of just take advantage of him because he is the bigger dude, and his wrestling is just going to stifle him too much, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if Holloway's going to be able to stop him from taking him down.
Yeah,
I just don't think he's.
I don't think Holloway's going to be on the side of that. I just know he's going to sit there and show that Hawaiian pride and start bumping him. and throwing as many haymakers and good technical striking that's going to derail him for a little bit. But I don't know how long he can keep that up.
Yeah, but then I
Because
think
everyone kept on saying that Khabib would have the hardest time. It was going to be the hardest fight with Barboza because he has such vicious leg kicks and you can't take anybody down if you kick the legs 1,000 times. And sure enough, Khabib was like, "Oh yeah, watch me chase you down with my legs that you can't kick no more."
Yep.
So now it just came out on Instagram. I'm looking at Tony Ferguson's Instagram right now. So Conor McGregor said, "These fools pull out more times than I do with my dick." And then Ferguson writes back, "You can't pull out if you never fight, McNugget. Stay in your lane, McDucker. Good job staying ready." Trademark. And then Nate Diaz goes, "LOL, these guys can't even make it to war." And he said, "Stay in your lane, Nathan." Which is, last time I checked, you ducked the whole roster. Can't fight in a war if you never signed up for battle. So there's some shit talking going on right now on Instagram and Twitter. Dodson, what are your thoughts about, I mean, do you think Ferguson should have went, I mean, how hurt do you think he was? He must have been pretty hurt to pull out of this fight.
Yeah, like he has to be completely like blown out knee that he needs to go ahead and get ACL surgery. If it's torn meniscus, I mean, I'll be sitting there wanting to go ahead and fight anyway. I probably want to torn meniscus, and that's not it's painful, but it's something that you can keep on working through.
What do you get?
Like if it's ACL surgery, I understand. MCL surgery, okay. Like you need a knee replacement, totally understand. But it has to be something major for him to really want to be pulled out of it so they can have best chance.
So you would have fought with a torn meniscus?
Oh, hell yeah, I've done it before. Wow. I fought Zach with torn meniscus. I fought Tom Morocco with a torn meniscus. I tore my ACL in that fight. Pretty much majority of my fights, I've had like injuries. There's no way it goes into a fight perfectly healthy.
Yeah, but that's...
You do what you got to do to stay on top, and you got to want to be active. This is what you do, especially against somebody that you are more than willing to sit there and call out. I fought a DJ like right after my surgery.
Fuck.
I had Zach, and then I had to go fight DJ 2 months later.
Yeah, but you're also the bravest.
It was like,
I mean, you're like the bravest person I've ever. You're like also the bravest, craziest person I've ever seen in my life. I mean, you could like fly. You get fucking hit in the head. You start laughing. You're having fun in there. I've never seen anyone like you before. You're like a different level of insane.
That was a sick fight.
Well, thank you.
No problem, man. And now, John, Vince is fighting a guy who's a national champion, all-American wrestler, 14-0. He's fighting him in his backyard. Vince, what advice would you give for Vince for his fight against Gregor Gillespie?
Shoot, man, make sure that you go out there and punish him. Gregor Gillespie's going to sit there and try to embarrass you in front of your hometown. That's something that nobody wants to do. Like, you don't want to get beat up in your hometown because then you have to explain to everybody that you see what happened. So there's that extra motivation that you got to kick in high gear and be like, look, I'm going to beat this dude's ass. I'm going to take him down and let him know that this is my house.
Yeah, you should go for a takedown.
Like he's trying to rob your house and steal everything in it.
If I get him against Cage, I am going to take him down.
That'd be fucking awesome. I'm telling you, man. Once you connect, this guy's not gonna. You have that weird Dodson power. Dodson hits people and they fucking go flying. Same with Vince.
Yes.
So Al Iaquinta is fighting Paul Felder this week. I know you called that Al.
They're finally fighting?
Yes. You didn't know that?
I knew they were fighting, but I didn't know when.
Who do you like in this fight?
I like Felder.
I like Felder.
Really? Why?
Sorry. Felder actually has such a unique style of striking, and his whole model is spin to win, but he's been having crisper striking. His takedown defense is a lot better than he used to have been. And the fact that he started to integrate more jiu-jitsu in his whole game plan, he's not afraid to go anywhere, and he knows where he wants to be. So he is hunting for that title, and he's hunting to prove to everybody that he can keep up with the best. He needs to be in the top 10, and he's going to be hunting for that top 5 very soon.
I gotta go at Raging Al. I don't know, something about this kid. I just love. Well, he's been on the podcast. So I gotta, root for him there. But also, he's a Long Island kid.
I see. I feel you. I feel that.
He's a Long Island kid. He's a good wrestler. He's been fucked over by the UFC so many times, and he's selling real estate fucking full time and fighting. He's funny, but I mean, man, this is a tough one.
It's a tough one to call.
I think it's going to be a good technical fight. I just think Felder has more of a dynamic style than Al does.
Yeah.
Chiesa versus
Yeah,
Pettis.
my thing is that he has more tools in the arsenal that he displays.
Yeah, that's
like close range combat. Felder has been known to go ahead and use those knees and elbows that Al Caneta is not so keen on. He's like to stay very rangy, and if he gets close enough, he's going to take you down and do some jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
They should have fucking Dodson be an analyst. He's really good at this. Chiesa versus Pettis. This should be a good fight. If you would have asked me this 6 years ago, I would have said Pettis run through him. Now I think Chiesa wins all day.
Oh, yeah.
I think
You know what?
Chiesa
The
can
sad
take
part
it.
is, I actually agree with you on that. I think Chiesa can go out there and control the pace. Not only that, he's going to be pressuring a lot harder than what Pettis has been used to. I know he's had some ups and downs, but he's not going to be able to deal with the wrestler like how Chiesa's always been. He's that tough, gun-nosed wrestler that sits there and grinds you all up. It's going to be kind of hard for him.
Yeah.
I mean, Chiesa submitted Beneil Dariush. I mean, Dariush is like a monster. And Pettis, something happened with Pettis. I don't know if he got soft or fame got to him or the other guys caught up. But WEC Pettis was a lot better. I don't know if better, but age is a bitch. You know, it's not the same.
Yeah, it is. Benson, like when he sat there and beat the crap out of Benson, like no one thought that was gonna happen when he armbarred him that first round.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You're not gonna be the champion. Now you are the champ. Holy cow!
Rose Namajunas against Joanna. Can Rose pull off the upset?
I think she can.
I'm thinking Rose can do it again.
I think so too. I like
told
Rose.
Everybody in the beginning that I thought Rose was gonna be the champion when those two fought originally. And I was like, yeah, Rose is gonna beat her. Like, oh, you're an idiot. And I was like, watch, she's gonna knock her out. And then she did it. And I was like, where's my money?
Yeah. Weendawg, who do you like?
I like Rose in this fight.
The only person I lost on that card, and what I was very disappointed on, was Cody and TJ. That little fight night.
Yeah, but that was so close to being stopped in the first. If he would have hurt him 10 seconds earlier, Cody would still be the champion. Like that was a.
I know.
That was a toss-em.
Damn it.
That was a toss-em up. Now, who would you rather sleep with, Weendawg, Rose or Joanna?
Oh, come on, dude.
What?
Rose all day.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Joanna's kind of cute though in her own.
I ain't saying I wouldn't sleep with Joanna.
But you got to follow Pat Barry's penis. That's
I can't live up to that.
That's too big of a hole.
I just have to go down on her for 4 hours.
4 hours, yes. Dodson, if you were single, is Rose more your type or Joanna?
If I was single, definitely Rose would be more my type.
And you?
One, because she like black dudes.
She does like black dudes. Was Pat Barry black? He's half black, right?
He's half black.
Yeah,
How come when someone's half black, they just say he's black? Shouldn't they be half? Like even Obama, our first black president, like he was half black.
Yeah, he's only half.
But I guess being half, I guess.
No, because hold on. When Obama was running for president, he was the first mixed president, and then all of a sudden, when he became president, he was the first black president.
Yeah.
You can't be sitting there trying to throw me. I tell everybody I'm a polygamist, but when it comes to whatever I can, I use it to my advantage. Oh, I can't reach this. Why? Because I'm Asian.
That's funny. Do people even know you're Filipino?
Other Filipinos and other Asians know I'm Asian, and then when other people look at me, they're like, "Oh, no, you're just some like little black kid." I was like, "No, I'm Filipino." They're like, "Yeah, right." And I started talking to like Tagalog, and they're like, "Because my mom calls me and I have to answer," but I always speak Tagalog to her right away, and they're like, "What the hell?" I was like, "Oh, y'all thought I was kidding. Y'all had never seen my family."
Do you speak Tagalog?
I speak it a little bit, just enough so I can like talk to my mom and have her feel her grassroots. Because my grandma speaks a lot of Tagalog, and she likes to cuss me out, and I'm like, I know what you said.
Dude,
and I appreciate that. You could have said that in English.
Dude, next time you win, you should do your whole speech in Tagalog and just don't even acknowledge it. And people be like, what the fuck was that? All right, Evan Dunham is taking on OAM, Olivier Aubin Mercier. That's a good fight. Ray Borg versus Brandon Moreno. Who would we like in that fight?
Moreno, dude.
I don't even know who Moreno.
See, that one is an interesting fight. I trained with both of those guys, and I think Brandon's going to sit there and try to do something tricky, but Ray's just so aggressive. He has that one unique style that he just doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's that kid that you can hit him a few more times, and he's like, all right, that's all you got?
Yeah.
You're even with everything in the kitchen sink, and I'm just going to kick your ass now.
I like Ray
I
Borg.
have Ray winning this fight.
Me too. I think Moreno looked so good because he was beating people left and right, and then it kind of, I wouldn't say he got exposed by Sergio Pettis, but all of a sudden it was like, okay, a lot of his weaknesses came out, you know?
I feel like he has plateaued. I don't think he can actually be a champion anytime soon.
The Mexican
But I do see him getting a title shot later down the road.
Now, Felice Herrig versus Carolina, whatever the fuck. How do you say her last name? Karakovic, the girl from Poland.
Oh, is that how you say it? That does not look like that's how you say it.
I do have Felice winning that one.
Really?
Me too.
Why?
Yeah. Because she has a very unique striking, and she's gone back and she's sitting there just trying to get better at that, to get back to her own grassroots. And Carolina, she does have some slick striking, and she gave Joanna a difficult time in their fight because she went the full round, sat there, took the beating, and kept that pressure. But I think that Felice can go ahead and manipulate most of those strikes and get those takedowns and secure them.
I'll tell
And that's
you.
going to be the key for her in this fight.
I think she's going to be a lot
If
stronger
she can
than
get in that close, that tight area, pretty much in that Muay Thai clinch, and then pretty much make her better at her own will.
I like Felice too. She's actually a pretty cool chick. And look at where she's come. When Paige Van Zandt fucked her up on Fox, she's won 5 or 6 in a row. You got to give her credit,
Yeah.
She was almost done with the whole sport. I remember talking to her. She's like, I'm fucking over it. I'm burned out. I'm this and that. And then
I never knew her nickname was Little Bulldog.
Little Bulldog. Yeah. Yeah, she's cool. And then also this kid that you got to watch is Zabit Magomedsharapiv, whatever from Russia. This kid is the next big thing. I watched him fight, and he's solid. He's fighting Kyle.
Oh, there he is.
Really?
Yeah. I watched him fight, and I was like, sometimes you just watch somebody, you're like, this kid has that. This guy's he has it. He's really, really good. And then Rowdy Beck versus Ashley Evans Smith. Who would you rather bang?
Oh, Beck.
Who would I rather bang?
Yeah, who would you rather bang? Vince, these are both your kind of girls. Tattoos,
I know.
problems, hate their dads.
This is a conflict of interest right here, asking me that.
This is going to be a good fight. I mean, Ashley's got the wrestling. Beck, I think, has the power advantage and the striking.
See, I think she has a power advantage in the striking on that one, definitely. I don't see really going to the belt too much because Beck is so keen on that wrestling defense.
Yeah, if Ashley...
I give it to her.
I don't know. I think Ashley's going to smother her. And then Bruce Leroy taking on Artem Lobov, the man...
Go.
14-14.
What the fuck?
Conor McGregor.
Holy
Best
shit.
friend. This guy right here.
I did not know that
Are
was
you
his
freaking out on those
record.
records?
But Leroy's only...
Yeah, I did not know that was his record.
But Leroy's 13-11. It's not exactly that much better.
Well,
Yeah, I
no,
know.
but
Both of the records are garbage. I'm just sitting there saying, you can't freak out on them. Both of them were huge, crazy stars.
Yeah.
I know that's
One
crazy
because of the fact
though.
that one was a sidekick to Batman,
Yeah.
and the other one was,
Sidekick to
his own person.
He really is sidekick to Batman. Honestly, the closest he's gonna get to greatness is smelling McGregor's nutsack. But
Shit.
no, I happen to like Lobov.
I like listening to him
But
talk.
I think Leroy's gonna win this fight. You?
I think so too. I think Leroy.
Oh, so do I. Hands down.
Hands
He's
down.
going to be able to move faster. He has that range, and not only that, he has a difficult and tricky style. And if Artem Lobov actually does get him down, I think he'll get submitted.
Lausanne's fighting
That triangle
too.
choke that he has is no joke, and he has that long range, his long limbs and pretty much his dexterity is so much different than anybody that you're going to see.
Yeah. So who do you want to fight next, Dodson?
I want to fight anybody next, to tell you the truth. I would rather fight. I want to fight Jimmy Rivera, Rafael Sansao, Cody Garbrandt. Those guys are all pretty much that don't have fights. I fought Lineker. We already know who should have won that fight.
Yeah.
I fought Marlon. We know who should have won that fight.
Okay,
I
so
fought TJ. I already knocked him out. So I want to work my way back to that.
now do
And
you?
it's not because of the fact that TJ has the title. I really want to fight TJ because of the fact that he's gotten so much better, and I want to see how much better he's gotten.
Now do you think?
I've seen everybody talk so much crap about it. Oh, sorry about that. What was that?
But do you think a lot of these guys don't want to fight you because you create such a problem with speed? Like your speed, your power. I mean, like Cody Garbrandt's ranked number 2. You're probably ranked number 6 or 7.
Yeah, I think I'm 6.
So
The problem people that I'm running into is that you're right, Adam. No one wants to fight me. I do have that speed that makes it difficult to find me, to hit me. And then if I do stand and bang, and they get me to engage with them, I hit harder than them. So if I hit them, they're going to go down, and then I don't want to do that. And then they're going to start wanting to run away, and then we just play this pitter-patter game. So opponents know that, one, they're not going to get a bonus off of me. And 2, if they go fight in the night, it's only going to go one way because they lost that fight, and then they're going to have to bank on getting that fight and that money to make it up.
Fuck. They're probably going to give you that guy that just beat Caraway. They're going to try to give you that guy, right?
Man.
Well, they're going to try to make me feel like Caraway, but I'm not the one backing out. Everybody's going to back out, and everybody's going to be a Caraway to me.
No, but Josh Sam, that guy's...
I think it's Cody Stan.
Cody Stamann, they're probably, right? Have they mentioned him to you?
They haven't mentioned anything to me about him or anybody else. Like, I know he's coming up, and he looks good, but I think that he lost to Brian Caraway, actually, to the truth.
Me too.
When those two fought, because we fought the same night, I thought that he lost.
So did I, actually. Well, listen, well, good luck,
Like,
man.
you were a great wrestler, and you couldn't do anything against the guy who wrestled you, who was older than you.
Yeah, I know. Caraway's his own worst enemy. You know, if he would just let himself fight, he'd be great. I mean, he's great anyway, but if he just didn't got all those doubts out of his head, you know, as so many fighters are out there. You know, it's like you got guys like Kelvin Gastelum who always fight above their level in fights, and then you have other guys that seem to fight below their level of like, you know, guys like Michael Johnson or Sarah McMahon, who you see how much potential they have, but for some reason they just mentally lapse just for 3 seconds of the fight, and then that's it, you know.
Man, I don't know why Michael Johnson went down to 45. Like, I get it, you're going to be the bigger dude, but having to cut the extra weight kills you. Like, you're the bigger guy when you're walking around, of course, and you're going to go to another weight class. That's just horrible. Like, I figured if he was staying at 55, he'd still be a monster there and just be crushing people. Granted, you got knocked out by Gaethje, whatever. Get back, get up on the horse and just go fight somebody and pick up the steam again. Don't think about dropping down to a weight class that you should be at.
But even that Gaethje fight was like, I'm like, the only way that
He should have beat
Johnson's
Gaethje,
the only
too.
way he's gonna lose that fight is if he gets into a war with him. Within 30 seconds, it was a fucking war. It's just like, man.
Yeah, 'cause he's not a good brawler.
Well, it's just like, dude, you don't have to always go to the other guy's game plan.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes that's what I like about you, Dotson. You don't give a fuck if they boo you. You're just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm getting the win. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Like, they always tell me that fighting is all about being mental. Well, actually, 90% mental, 10% physical. I thought it was just all being mental. Like, you either have it, you're going to be there 100%, be focused on the task at hand, or you're going to let everybody just ruin your whole pace and try to feed off of the crowd. And if I fed off the crowd all the time, that means a lot of people will be going to sleep.
Yeah.
So they'll be, oh, man, they're booing me. I need to go do something amazing.
Right. Absolutely. Well,
I'd rather listen to the people that are in my corner versus the people out in the crowds.
Well, listen, Dotson, it was a pleasure talking to you, brother. Can't wait to have you back on. Thank you for being you.
Oh, man, thank you. I appreciate the fact that you always like to show me so much love and have me on.
Oh, of course, man.
You always make me feel like I'm a superhero in my own mind.
You are. In my mind, you are. So I'll talk to you soon.
The superest hero.
Take care, brother.
Hey, good luck to you, by the way. I want you to go out there and dust this dude and make sure that you're not getting your ass with your hometown.
Yeah, thanks, man. I plan on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna let this guy feel the bricks that I got.
Yeah.
Take care, John. Bye. All right. So that was John Dodson, man. Good guy, man. Humble guy.
Awesome.
Like, you would never know he's a fucking killer, right? You see him on the street, you're like, oh, I'm gonna. Imagine like that guy.
He's just like a super cool, nice dude.
And he's in the small. You're like, oh, I could. He was Chucky.
Always
Chuck E.
smiling.
Cheese. he was fucking Chucky, and they needed him as a workout partner because he was a good wrestler in high school. So they called him up, like, hey, you want to come train this guy? And then he had a fight like a month later. Like his story is fucking pretty incredible.
Dang, that's nuts.
And he's just a good dude. He's just a guy also like he's a guy that like I don't know. What am I talking about?
Did you guys hear how Tony Ferguson injured his knee in the first place?
Doing like a press or something, right?
No, he tripped.
He tripped.
He tripped. On a film set or something. He saw a buddy from across the room. We turned really quickly to go say what's up. We just tripped and freaking boom. That's it, dude.
For real?
That's all she wrote. Yeah.
Dang, that
Isn't that
sucks.
ridiculous?
That sucks. That sucks. So now we're gonna get this girl on the show, Kay Hansen. You know her?
No.
You're gonna like
hot
her.
name, though.
No, she's
It is. She sounds hot.
she's 18 years old.
Hope.
She's a pro fighter. She's 101, coming off her first loss, which was a good fight, actually, a really good fight. And she's funny,
What's her
like
name? Kay what?
Kay Hansen, and she came into her fight wearing like a pro gun, pro Jesus, pro something shirt.
That's my kind of girl, dude.
Yeah. She's all about guns and fighting, and she's from Orange County, actually.
This is my kind of girl.
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
That's just so loud.
She's Olympian?
No.
Hello,
is this Kay Hansen?
yes it is.
How are you? You're on the MMA Roasted Podcast. What's going on?
Nothing much, how are you?
Good. I watched your last fight. It was a tough fight. It was a war, and you're so tough. So props to you.
That's what I did.
Props to you, Kay Hansen.
Thank you.
So what's going on? You're 18 years old, and you're a pro fighter. How fucking cool is that?
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. I got into it as early as I did, and I kind of fell in love, so I'm kind of living the dream right now. I can't really ask for anything more.
Now, what's your background as far as fighting?
I kind of started it all at the same time, so I guess you could say more grappling than striking. That developed a lot faster, but I started all at the same time, so I don't really have a background.
Now, I mean, did you wrestle in high school or did you wrestle in middle school or anything?
No, I didn't. I actually played softball almost my whole life, and I found out about fighting after I watched Ronda Rousey when I was 16, and I saw her fight Bethe Correia, and I was like, I want to do that. So I kind of dropped everything and started training full time.
Wow. So you walked into a gym. That's how I, by the way, I'm feeling really old right now. I mean, old as hell. You walk into a gym in Huntington Beach, right?
I actually started in Fullerton at CSW.
Okay. So with Josh Barnett?
Yeah, he was there.
Okay. So you walk in, you're like, I want to learn MMA. So they're like, they give you mitts, they give you, wrestling shoes, or they give you a gi. And how old were you then?
I was 16.
16. So that was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So in 2 years, you're now a pro fighter. That's insane. That's the coolest thing I ever heard.
Yeah.
That
That is pretty awesome.
I went all in. Like I was supposed to go to Harvard for softball, and I was talking to the head coach. I had his cell phone number, and I just found fighting, and I was just like, screw this. Like, I want to fight. And I just kind of went all in, and I'm here now, and I've been working really hard for the past 2 years.
Well, your parents must have been thrilled. So they wanted you to go to Harvard, and you're like, no, I want to be. I want to be a fighter. Did your parents? I mean, really? Was your mom and dad want to kill you?
No, they actually they really supported it. They thought it was badass. So, I mean, my dad's my biggest supporter, from the beginning, and it's kind of funny because I think he'd rather me do this than go to college and sit on a degree that I'll never use my whole life.
That's pretty cool. Now you're an interesting girl as well, because I looked at your walkout shirt, or your weigh-in shirt, and you said you're pro-life, pro-God, pro-gun. A lot of people,
yes,
and you live in California.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, a lot of people in California, that's a pretty dangerous stance to be. I mean, I could see if you lived in Alabama or certain parts of Texas, but did you get a lot of shit for that?
Yeah, I do, but I mean, it is what it is. It doesn't really bother me. I know I'm kind of in a bad place to think what I think, I guess, but I mean, I don't get too much shit, but more than anything, it's like keyboard warriors who are like, wow, you support gun violence, you want to murder people, and it's like, okay, come on now.
Yeah, right.
Get over yourself.
Right. Now, do you own a gun?
Yes, I own two.
You own two. What kind of guns do you own?
Yeah. I own a 308 and a 5.56.
What is that, Vince?
308's rifle, 5.56, and
A rifle?
AR.
Nice. So I feel like this is your kind of. She's a little young for you. She's 18, Vince. But in 3 years, there's going to be a guy named Vinc Pichel that's going to be calling you. So
Creep.
Yeah. Now I also saw that you train with Cyborg, right?
I was part of that little team punishment, and I kind of split from it. But I do see Cyborg a lot, and I've watched her train, and she's fucking amazing. We still have a good relationship, and. She's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's a good person for you to have to train with.
Yeah.
It really is.
She's, if you talk about inspiration, she's definitely the best inspiration I could have.
Yeah, not only is she a beast, but she's good too. Like she knows her shit.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at you right now. So you're a purple belt in BJJ.
Yes.
Purple belt. And then you had, because they announced you as like a wrestler on Invicta. I don't know why they did that. But
Yeah, I mean, I think it's because maybe I'm strength based in a lot of my things, and I really haven't showcased any of my jiu-jitsu in my fights. I mean, my first pro fight, I got an armbar, but it wasn't like super clean or anything. But maybe that's why. I don't know.
Oh my God! So I'm looking at you right now, shooting your 308.
Is this the shirt you're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at you right now, shooting your 308. Now, what are you aiming for here? Like what you're like lying down.
Something far away.
Yeah, we have a target way out. It's like this orange thing, so that's what I was aiming for, and I actually hit it majority of the time. So.
Now, I would assume there are a lot of guys out there who like you because you're hot, you're a pretty girl, you're doing jiu-jitsu, you're a fighter, you fight guns, you're pro. Are you getting a lot of do you have a boyfriend, and are you a lot of fans reaching out to you?
I get a lot of weird messages on Instagram. I'm not gonna lie.
Are they from Weendawg?
And dick pics?
Wait, so what?
I'm trying to become a world champion, so I'm kind of focused on myself right now.
Wait, what are the weird messages that you get?
I don't know. Like I remember one time someone was like, "Can you beat me up and videotape it and send it to my brother?" or something weird like that. Like, "Have you really hot?" Like I don't know. I just get a lot of creeps.
Yeah. I could see that being creepy.
I don't even understand most of them. Like they just don't make sense.
Just send them to me, and I will decipher. I'll get them out. But now your first fight, you just totally murdered that chick. You came out there. It was you decapitated this girl. I mean, you took her around, you beat her up, blah blah blah. Was there a little bit of a almost like it was too easy? Because the second girl you fought, that girl's good. Yeah. She beat up Tiffany Timebomb. And Tiffany Timebomb is a world champion kickboxer. Like they put you in against the Wolves on like your second fight, but that's probably a good experience for you, right?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of hound a lot of matchmakers. I'm not gonna lie, because I like to fight a lot, and I just bug them and I bug them and I bug them. So like with Cal, actually, she didn't have an opponent for the Invicta card. I wasn't supposed to be on the Invicta card, but the matchmaker Caitlin Young pretty much reached out and said like, "Oh, she doesn't have an opponent. We can't find anyone. Do you want to do it?" And like, I didn't think twice. I didn't ask anyone. I'm just that kind of person. I truly believe that I could have beat her, and I still think I could beat her, and that's a different topic. But you know, I don't turn down fights. I love fighting, and I want to fight as soon as possible. I'm always onto it, and you know, I think Cal was tough, but like I said, man, I firmly believe in all of my abilities, and I still do.
It was one of those fights where she kept grinding you against a cage, and then but then when you got off, you were landing hard. End of the first round, you were throwing leather, and I think in that second, if she doesn't cut you in the second, you're right. It could have been a different fight. I think that cut obviously was that was the deal breaker. You know.
Oh yeah, that definitely changed the whole fight.
But I mean, you know, hey, listen, you're 18 years old. I mean, that's and you're fighting a girl that's 28 years old who's beating the world champion kickboxer, and you're not only hanging in there, but you're, you know, arguably winning, and then you get caught. But that happens, you know. It's not, you know, that just happens. But I mean, there's nothing to feel bad about, honestly.
Yeah, you know, I'm not. It was hard for like the first 3-4 days. You know, the hardest part is just like I trained. I knew what she wanted to do, and I trained for it. And in the gym, I was successful. And like I'm going with guys a lot. I don't spar with a lot of girls or work with a lot of girls. So like they're tough on me, and you know, I just didn't execute what I was supposed to do, and I wasn't listening to my corners either. So I mean, it's kind of I don't know if it was a mental thing or. But if I would have, the same girl that was in the gym, if she would have been in the cage, there would have been a really different fight. And that's just something I guess I need to work on for myself.
Hey, listen, that's, you know, most people would not be, I mean, Vince was in jail at 18. Right? I mean, so, I mean, the fact that you
know... big bold shit, man.
I mean, the fact that you know this, and you're learning. And I mean, Vince, you're a guy 11-1.
Yeah, I wish I would have got to train when I was younger. I wish I was, like, not so stupid at that point in my life that I started training then instead of when I did at, 25.
But any advice for this young upstart?
honestly, I don't feel like I can give her any advice. Like, she has such a good mindset, and like where she's at right now is like the same exact way that I was when I was like coming up to when I started fighting. So I honestly think she's got the perfect mindset, and she doesn't really need advice. She just needs to do her thing and do what she knows she has to do.
Now, Kay, there's a guy here. He's a blue belt. He's a filmmaker. He's a great guy. His name is Weendawg.
She already dropped off the conversation.
Now,
I like the filmmaker part.
I mean, he's 21 years old.
22.
22.
Yeah.
You guys are in the same age. Like
older man.
Very handsome,
Very
tall.
very handsome guy, tall, thick.
Like a thick boy.
Oh, all right. That's you're getting weird. Okay,
can't say
so
thick.
all right. So
That's
let's say Weendawg wanted to take you out on a date, right? Where would you want to go?
I'm also
Wait,
a
repeat the
rapper.
question? Sorry.
So what's your ideal? Okay, we're gonna.
You've said too much
What's your
already.
ideal date for you and Weendawg on the first date?
My ideal date?
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Do you still live with your parents?
Yeah, I live with my dad.
All right,
Perfect,
then the
dude.
date's over.
Me too.
No, me too. No,
Me too.
she's gonna be saying #me too halfway through this date. But
We know he's gonna be pulling up with his door open. Come on, get out, run, let's go.
I think you guys make a cute couple.
Set it
do.
up, dude.
Listen, I'll set it up for you. You got to write her a nice letter. She's a respectful girl. You can't be sent no dick pics, nothing. Okay?
No, man, I would never do that to
None of
anybody.
those finger blasting videos.
Nothing creepy. All right, you gotta.
I'm respectable. Listen, I'll sing to you every night on the phone. All I need is your Snapchat, your Instagram, your address, and your phone number.
All right, she's scared. Okay, you're gonna sing to her.
I always sing to the woman. How do you think I seduced? Not that I've seduced women before. I'm very conservative. I'm not some man. I don't go out having sex with random girls every week just to tell stories on the MMA Roasted Podcast. I'll never do that. God damn it.
I do.
All right, she's all right. Listen, sorry, Kay. This is a terrible idea. Terrible idea. All right, get your rifle ready. All right, listen. So Kay, who do you want to fight next and when?
Who do I want to fight? I want to fight anyone and anytime. I already just got my stitches out, so like I'm ready to go. I'm already asking about fights. I do kind of feel like I'm in a weird spot now, though, where girls that have lost that I probably should be fighting wouldn't want to fight me, and girls that are 3-0, 4-0 also have nothing to gain off of fighting me. So I mean, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. But I mean, I don't turn down fights, and I might be forced to take a little bit tougher fights right now. But you know, I want to fight as soon as I can. I think the only remedy for this loss is for me to get back in there. I have a bad taste in my mouth, and I need to get it out.
Exactly.
I like it. Well, Kay, I'm a fan. I'm going to be following your career. Don't forget us when you're the champion of the world. Don't forget us, okay?
I won't.
All right. Take care, Kay.
Thank you so much.
Anytime. Oh, where can people follow you?
How many people follow me?
No. Where?
Oh shit! He's still attacking.
No. Where can?
Really bad.
No. Sorry, that was my dog. Vince beat up my dog. Where?
Oh, I think I stepped on him.
No. Where can people follow you?
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere.
I know, but like, what's your handle? I know.
Oh, Kay Hansen MMA.
Kay Hansen MMA. Thanks, Kay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye-bye.
People are going to be freaked the fuck out from Vince screaming at him.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
He was like on my foot, like, he was pissed, dude.
Oh, God.
He was so
Did he
pissed.
bite you?
No, well, my foot, but he's cool now. I just pet him. We're homies again.
Oh, good. All right, that was Kay Hansen.
Sweet girl.
Sweet girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I like the fact that she's, I mean, like, I don't necessarily probably agree with her stance on being like, I'm pro-choice. I think it's the woman's decision and blah, blah, blah. But I like the fact that that's how she feels and she's proud of it. Mm-hmm. It takes all kinds, you know? Yep. Oh, sorry, Kay, you still on the phone? And she's tough.
You're
man.
trapped, you can't leave.
Fucking 18 years old. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Pro fighter. In 2 years?
She's got a very, very bright future ahead of her.
But that also kind of makes me think of like how deep is the talent pool in general where you could become a pro in 2 years? Like, fuck. That's 2 years? She wasn't like the all-American wrestler or Brazilian phenom.
No, but it just depends. You know what I mean? Like,
some people develop faster.
yeah, like people develop really, really fast. I think I turned pro when I started training 2007, 2009. Yeah, I trained for 2 years too before I went pro.
Wow. You're knocking people out. I think that helps. But yeah, no, I honestly, I think she should go with this. I like the whole pro guns. I think that would get her a lot of fans really quick. Yeah. Plus, guys are all creepy. They're like 18 here. You know, me, I've never been that guy. I see a girl who's 18. I'm like, I'm married now, but even when I wasn't married. 18 was not a turn on to me, or 19 or 20. I want like 20. Older, like 30 or 28.
Yeah, that's kind of true. When I was that age, I didn't want an 18-year-old. I wanted like an older chick, and then.
No, when I was 18, I wanted 18-year-olds. But I hear you. But there are guys out there that like now, like, oh my god, dude. I knew a comic that would like bang girls on their 18th birthday, and he was like 30, and he would fly to like other states just to have sex with these girls when they turned 18, so it was legal. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Like, first of all, if you're off by a minute, you're fucked. You know, and second of all, like,
he's like, wait, what time zone are we in? Okay, we're good.
Like, why are you so into these young-looking girls?
And the thing is about young girls like 18, 19, they're freaking boring in bed, dude. They don't know shit.
Dude.
They don't go lick your ass like.
They don't, right? They don't finger blast you.
You don't finger blast you. They just lay there and just, they stick to one position,
or they try too hard because they're trying to like make up for the fact, which I don't mind. But I don't
mind to try hard. I mind the nothing.
It's just so you want to date to a comedy show? Who's this girl you were dating?
Yeah, I'm just talking to some chick right now. She's a cool chick.
What does she do?
I like hanging out there. She's actually in school right now. She's gonna be EMT.
Where'd you meet her?
A friend of mine actually hooked me up with her.
Really?
Yeah, my friend Stephanie's in her class, and she's like, "Oh, I know this chick. You'd really like her."
She hot?
Yeah, she's.
You're sporting a very creepy mustache right now. Is there a reason for this?
I'm like petting it too as I'm telling the story.
Yeah, is there a reason for this?
Yeah, I just wanted to grow the stash out. You know what it was? Is I was at my house and I was like shaving and like. I don't know if you have this, but I shave and I fuck up and I'm like shit, and then I like try something else and I fuck up and then you get smaller and smaller, and then eventually I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna rock the stash, fuck it. And then I shaved it and I was like, I like it. It's kind of creepy, but it's nice and glorious. I'm just gonna let it ride, and I like it.
I think it's definitely unique.
I get people calling me Luigi. People call me like, what else? Luigi. What was the other thing? Someone called me Bronson.
Creepy. Or
it's dope.
Yeah, I like it though. I like it. So by the way, so this week. In Bellator, Friday night, Ed Ruth is fighting. Ed Ruth is an amazing wrestler, and I'm happy that he's finally getting some TV. And also, Ben Henderson is fighting Roger Huerta.
I'm excited for that, actually. I'm really excited for Roger Huerta. When I started training, I was watching like Roger fighting, like.
But his last win was over a bouncer at a nightclub or something.
He won though, didn't he?
He did win.
But he was just an exciting fighter. He was one of those guys. Well, I mean. He was an exciting fighter, but sometimes he'd be boring. But as soon as you hit him, he'd get pissed, and then he'd get excited again. He's like one of those guys. So
absolutely.
I just always love watching him fight.
That reminds me, one time I was at a fight. I was at the fight. It was Wonder Boy versus Tyron Woodley, right? And then we got great seats, and behind me I hear a guy going, "You pussies, fight, you fucking losers!"
Oh
I turn around, it's Nick Diaz, right? So he's like, "You fucking suck!" You're like, "This is fucking boring!" Like he's screaming all this shit, right? And he's sitting next to Nate, of course. So
I fucking love him, dude.
I was like, "Nate, have you ever had a fight you couldn't get started like this?" And he's like, "Yeah, once in 7th grade, this fucking guy punched me, and I couldn't punch him back." And then, but he actually
couldn't punch him back.
I don't know. Something happened in 7th grade, but he considered that one of his fights. Like he didn't even he wasn't even kidding. He was like, "Yeah, in 7th grade, I had a fight like that." Like it's just, I think he counts all his fights as fights. Like whether they're in the UFC or wherever, they're just his fights. So.
You know what? I have the exact same heater in my house.
Really?
Yeah.
Me too, dude.
It's pretty convenient.
Oh, nice. Now, who's that on your shirt right now?
Oh, this is my good friend Agostino
Swayze,
Zoida's
Patrick Swayze.
shirt.
Oh, yeah.
He's a fellow comic, and he gave me this shirt. Pretty cool.
Oh, nice. Does he have permission from Patrick Swayze's estates to?
I don't know. I mean, I should be saying this on the podcast. This is not Patrick Swayze. This is
that's
it's
John
not? Denver.
That's Owen Wilson.
I just read some news on the MMA Junkie or something. I guess Max Holloway has a shit ton of weight.
That's what I heard.
Before Friday.
That is the biggest cut the trainer's ever done, he said.
How much weight does he have?
Apparently he's under 200.
Thanks.
That's a given. I don't know.
I heard probably about 30. Probably a lot. Holloway's a tall dude. Tall.
Yeah, he is, because he's the size of lightweights.
He's Hawaiian. They eat like
he's
crazy.
Tall and lanky, yeah.
There's not too much fat on that body.
If he's got 30 pounds in a week, I mean, he could do it, but that's a bit much.
Yeah, and you got to fight Khabib.
Yeah.
There's actually a video of Khabib and Max cutting weight in the same gym. Like
I know.
On treadmills, like 2 treadmills away from each other. It's pretty cool. There's no hostility in this fight at all.
I do that shit all the time. Like
With someone you're fighting?
Yeah, when like a lot of my smaller fights, we like cut weight in the same fucking place because like they would take us to some hotel, whatever. And who else?
in the sauna together too?
Yeah, I was in the sauna with Damian Brown.
Really?
Yeah, like we were sitting,
guys
like
talking?
we were talking because he like just had a kid, and I was like telling him congratulations and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's a cool dude. Like, I like him. So like, you know what I mean? I don't have any bad feelings towards people, but if they want to be an asshole,
That's
they're an
hilarious. I wonder if any fights ever occurred in the sauna.
asshole. I don't know. No, because you don't want to fight in the sauna because you're fucking just drained. And
I heard of a story. I'm not gonna say. It was like two female fighters were like, one girl was banging a guy at the gym, and like,
and the other girl wanted to bang her?
no, it was like
Him?
somebody else's. It was like somebody's girlfriend. So the girl went to the gym, and then caught the girl in the shower, and tried to fight her in the shower.
At the gym?
Yeah, at the gym. And then it's like a big gym too. And then the male coach had to go in the shower and separate the girls from fighting each other in the shower.
And what did it turn into?
And it wasn't an orgy or nothing.
Oh, was it?
No.
Oh,
It's not,
gay.
So it sounds like a beginning of a porn film, but no, that's not what happened.
I
Yeah.
think you told me something exciting.
Yeah. Well, I thought that was pretty exciting.
That is kind of exciting,
Yeah.
actually.
It's crazy now.
You don't get to see that kind of stuff every day.
It's crazy now having sex with my pregnant wife, which I love doing, but her hormones are
What do you
like-
mean? You don't like fertilize the baby?
No.
Isn't that like a thing? Isn't it don't pregnant people do that?
Fertilize the baby?
Yeah, like you don't used to like still have sex. Like, isn't it good for the kid or something like
They
that?
do that in a lot of villages across the world, like in like third world countries. That's a real thing. They'll have like the entire village come and dump clips into the pregnant wife.
Clips?
Like loads. Because, you know why?
What kind of clips?
Like dump clips. I don't know, dump loads and shit.
The whole village comes and
You know why they
fucks
did
the
that?
pregnant wife?
Because they believe that, like, each load from each dude, like the baby would get like special attributes from that dude.
Fuck this guy.
Really?
Like if Vince came and dumped a load in your wife, then they would think
Vince
that,
not dumping fucking loads my wife, you asshole.
I'm just saying that's what they believe. They believe that the baby will grow up.
How do you
to
know
have a
this?
mustache. I read a book
A book
called
called
Sex
Lord of the Rings? Like fucking like
That's true, dude.
really? The whole village comes and dumps a fucking load.
Into the pregnant wife.
Like they have sex with her or they just fucking jerk off on her?
probably sex. I don't know.
Probably sex?
Mm-hmm.
Is this your next Tinder date?
They just jack off and squirt it on her.
Yeah, that sounds fucking. That's horrible. Yeah, well, anyway, that doesn't happen at my house. Like, people aren't just lining up to drop loads at my wife. But,
Dude, the way this guy fucking says shit, dude, it fucking kills me.
Think about the Joe Lozon fight.
yeah, he fucking dropped a load. Load.
Yeah, we didn't mention that fight. You didn't
I
mention
know.
Lozon fight.
I don't know the guy he's fighting. Who's he fighting?
Chris Grutzman.
Oh yeah, I do know that guy.
don't know
He's
that
tough.
guy.
He's from Long Island, I think. So anyway,
Fucking dropping
my
clips.
pregnant wife. So her hormones are like at level fucking 100 right now. So she's just like, come here, and like just pins me down and starts fucking me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't mind it, but it's like, wow, it's like, yeah, like when she wants it, like she's
Oh, yeah.
either
She
she's
gets aggressive,
ill,
huh?
either she's ill and she doesn't want to be touched, or like I'm getting me too'd. You know, it's just yeah.
Have you done any
You're getting
bondage?
Me Too'd?
No.
Really?
Have you done bondage?
I've been really thinking because I'm a freaky dude. I want to take my love life to the next level. And you know, on Amazon,
I like
you can-
tying up girls.
What's that? Meeting the girls?
Yeah, meeting on Amazon, you can buy a bunch of like sex stuff on Amazon.
You can buy it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they have
Can
like,
you?
Yeah, they have like a bunch of bondage
It's
kits
probably not
for like
that good,
$10.
though.
But you live with your parents. Aren't they gonna
Yeah,
have
but it comes
fucking?
as Amazon. You don't know.
Aren't they gonna be a little weirded out when they come into this fucking sex swing in your bedroom?
Oh, my dad, if he walks in, he'll say I have the same one. You know, my dad's a freak too.
There's just like strapping ass apparatuses all over his fucking room and
I
shit.
want
You ever did
handcuffs.
bondage?
I've tied up girls, but not like some crazy, like, I
Yeah,
don't know
I've-
what kind of weird stuff.
It's like
like
kind of
that,
with the
but
belts or something. Or
I've never ball gagged girl.
ball gag.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I've
the-
gagged her
No,
with
I
my
know what
balls,
it
but
is,
not like
but-
ball gagging.
What?
I've gagged her with my balls, but not like
Yeah.
ball gagging.
I know guys with their anal beads. I'm like, fuck that.
I don't want to do that. That's
Anal
disgusting.
beads?
No, I'm not down for that.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, anything more than like the tongue or the tip of the finger is like too much to me.
In your ass?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, okay.
I'm very particular. Like, I like it, it's good, but I'm not like.
Wait, why have
you
you
know what
watched?
I mean? I'm like,
is that your new like porn? Is that your new bondage porn? Is that you've been watching
It's
that?
just something I'm interested in. I'd like to try out. I want to like nothing like too serious, like strapping them with ropes and shit, like some 50 Shades of Grey. But like just some handcuffs, ball gags, some whips, a spatula.
a spatula.
Yeah, you smack somebody with a spatula, it hurts,
oh,
dude.
there you go. Do you drill holes in it for speed?
It's a good idea.
My wife. Do I have a funny spatula story? Actually, have a funny spatula. So my friend Aaron.
I have one too, but it's not sex related.
This isn't either. I was paying him to like come over. My friend was come over in like changing the cat litter, right? And of course, the litter
while
thing
you're
breaks.
gone?
Yeah. So he just grabs a spatula out of the
Get the
kitchen and
fuck
starts using
outta
the
here,
spatula
dude.
as the cat, which works.
And puts it back.
No. But my wife, when she first goes, she's like, "Hey, where's your spatula?" I go, "Oh, it's in the cat litter." And, that didn't go over too well. Yeah, she's like, there are
It's not
things-
like you used it after the cat litter touched it.
I know, but she's like, "Well, who the fuck puts a spatula in the cat?" I'm going, "My friend Aaron." He goes, "Well, why didn't you put it?" I'm like, it was one of those things. And then she gets mad.
I honestly feel like any guy would do that.
Right.
I would do that. Like if my shit broke, I have a metal one now because my shit broke before. But like if it did broke, whatever I could use.
She got mad because like she was yelling at me about something, and there was a cupboard behind me, right? She's like, "Oh, it's in the cupboard." I turn around, I'm like, she's like, "You don't know what a cupboard is?" I'm like, I know what it is, but I just so what is it? And then at that point, I don't want to be wrong, so I just pointed. She's like, "I can't believe." I go, "Well, I know things you don't know." She's like what? I'm like who's ranked first at 125? And then she goes, "Someone that needs to eat more." I was like, she said 125. That was a legitimate fucking fight we had in my house.
What's the most difficult thing about your pregnant wife now that she's getting closer to birth?
I thought that's what he was talking about.
Just like the hormones?
Difficult things. Yeah, the hormones, and also like just going 0 to 100 over like.
Is there moments where she's like the complete opposite though, where she's like just super happy? Or
Yes, 100%. That's 0 to 100 happiness too. Like she's glowing.
Okay.
Most times she's glowing, but like with the movers, like I'm moving the stuff. She's at work. Why aren't you guys done? I'm like, I don't know. They're working hard, the Russians, and I'm with them. And she's like, well, maybe I should be there. I'm like, well, fucking come if you want. Well, what do you mean?
What, so Shigaboo boxes?
Yeah, she's like, why are we paying? It's this whole thing. And then I'm like, I'm here, you're at work, I'm moving, you're not. Like, what?
Yeah.
What's the problem here? And then, that became a thing. But yeah, just typical marriage shit, I think. I mean, relationships are never easy. And it's just, a lot of times people don't believe in monogamy. They think, oh, monogamy is kind of a new thing. I believe in monogamy. It's best for me, but it's not best for everybody. You ever think you'll get married?
I don't know, honestly. Like, I never really saw myself as getting married. Never really wanted to get married. But then again, like, I wanted a kid. But then again, I wanted the kid, but I didn't want the girl that came with the kid. So it's very confusing.
It happens a lot. People want kids, and they like the kids better than the woman, and then it's like they're stuck. And
you're stuck with the girl. And that's all. I'm just trying to find a good girl, good genes that hopefully I can convince into that kind of situation.
Into just having the kid and just being separate.
Yeah, maybe.
But
if she's cool, I don't mind being with the chick.
Though?
It's not like I'm gonna like take the kid and be like, oh, it's mine, you can't touch it. You know what I mean?
They did a whole survey, a whole statistics about like basically like single parents, how usually the kids fare better in life when they have two parents. And they have, well, it's not always, but there was. That's a very big Republican talking point, which is a conservative talking about with that. If you look at like single parent homes where at least one of them's not involved, or that's even worse, versus both parents being there, usually people do better monetarily, the financial, economics.
This is what I think about that. I think that's all situational. So, like. Yes, there probably is a higher percentage of single parent like kids that are like failures or whatever, don't do as well, but like there's a good percentage that do well, and I think it's all a situation where they're brought up and how they're like raised. You know what I mean? Like of course if you're brought up in like a shitty environment and like everyone's kind of like negative and that's instilled into you. But if you're somewhere where there's a lot of positive and things like that, you know what I mean? Like
100%. Yeah. But if you want to see something really funny, Google Ann Coulter. I don't necessarily like Ann Coulter, but Ann Coulter, single parent. She goes on a talk show. It's all women in the talk show. And she starts telling them that like their lives, maybe we could play this. This is because these people get so fucking angry at Ann Coulter for this. And I'm not an Ann Coulter fan by any means.
She's the commentator lady?
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty,
She's kind of hot.
She's not really.
No, is that just a far picture?
She's also pretty obnoxious.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yada. But if you want to see how angry these people get, I could watch this all day long. It's just such a fucking train wreck.
What roast?
She's almost like the female version of like Mr. Burns to me. Is that bad? That's not bad.
No,
I don't mean that bad.
That's not, out of all the things you said, that's come on. She got roasted so hard in
which roast was that?
At the Comedy Central roast. It was. Who was it?
She got roasted?
Oh my god! But she was supposed to be like one of the panelists, or one of the roasters, and it became the Ann Coulter roast. It was for Rob Lowe.
Oh yeah.
And they fucking
I love those
her.
roasts.
They murder her so hard because she's the I mean, far right, conservative, Republican, but she's also like, anti-immigration. She has some pretty out there views. A lot of people agree with her. I don't agree with all of her.
I want to know why there has to be like a left and a right. Why can't it all just be like the same?
That's how I am. But if you want to see like people get angry, heroin. So Ann Coulter triggers 100 feminist single mothers with statistical facts. So we're gonna play this for a second. She goes on Father Albert, which is a real show.
I like how the video's like already been played by you.
Father Albert. So this guy, Father Albert, I can't believe this is an actual show. Like it's a father that has a talk show. Like not like a father.
Really?
Like,
That's
like
the name of the show?
Yeah, like a priest father, not like a dad.
And he's on Fox?
I guess it's Hot Under the Collar. That's the name. Hot Under the Collar.
Please welcome controversial
He's wearing a
columnist and
collar.
best-selling author Ann Coulter. Her new book is entitled Demonic. Ann said some outrageous comments about single mothers. And I really want to.
Oh, bring it on, priest.
About the single mothers, they should give up their kids for adoption.
Oh, definitely. That's what the statistics are. I mean, not once they're 14.
Oh,
but
shit.
A woman who gets pregnant out of wedlock, if she wants to do the best thing for the child, it is overwhelming. She should give the child up for adoption because the statistics, both from the left and the right, are overwhelming on what happens to illegitimate children. About
And the crowd is all women.
Delinquents, teenage runaways, pregnancies out of wedlock are committed by the children of single mothers. If you were in the womb right now and you could choose whether to be black, white, rich, poor, the one thing you should hope for as a child in the womb is my parents are married.
Okay, I understand that that gives stability and all kinds of emotional strength to a child.
And then it gets crazy.
Is that we're singling out the single mothers.
That's a super delusional outlook on that, dude. That's like super like crazy delusional outlook on that.
Oh yeah.
These action guys. I mean, these moms are doing a heroic job. I mean, they're out there. They're working sometimes 2 jobs. They're getting their kids through school. They're feeding them. And the dad.
Tell her, Father Albert.
Nobody's attacking them.
No one's celebrating them either. I am responding to a culture out of Hollywood, the courts, the elite media that is promoting single motherhood. They are not promoting single motherhood or deadbeat dads.
What do you say to women who say you are demonizing single moms?
All I'm doing is citing statistics. So what works is the nuclear family. Now, sometimes that isn't going to happen. I mean, I do agree with
Oh my God.
So that's what I'm saying, Vince.
Oh my God.
So this goes into these women in the crowd start yelling at her. Maybe we'll cut to some of that.
Yeah, do they like attack her? And throw stuff at her?
Of course. The people get like, of course.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's get some of that.
Yeah,
let's get some of that.
of course.
The way she talks is so obnoxious.
Oh, she's ridiculous. But
Is that really how she thinks?
But then some of the women start crying though. It's a little. I mean, you don't have to start crying. Yeah,
that is like such a cold like point of view. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So here we go. Here's one of the women.
Miserable, and you can't speak.
Oh, she's a single mom. No,
Oh yeah.
You don't know what it's like sometimes to have 2 parents. Sometimes some people, it's worse to have 2 parents. I agree. You'd rather have just one parent who gives you all that love than 2 parents who are constantly arguing, who they've been together for years and they're miserable. And you can't speak for everybody. You're speaking about statistics.
Right.
You have to live it in order to understand it, not just by statistics.
Oh, here we go.
Sometimes Derek Jeter strikes out. And yet, he's still a great baseball player because we look at overall how many times at bats, how many times a home run. When you have 70% of the children in juvenile delinquent institutions coming from single-parent homes, yes, I'm sure some single mothers do a terrific job, and I'm sure there are some 2 parents who do a terrible job. And yet, the statistics are the statistics.
And we have more from.
You know what'll fix that?
What's that?
Let parents beat their kids again.
That's what I'm saying.
What, this is what you're saying? That's what you get out of this? Parents should beat their kids? Come on, man.
Well, the only reason why kids go rogue and go rampant like that is because they have no control. You know what I mean? There's no sense of.
But what she said also is a very tricky statistic. She said 70% of the people in juvenile delinquents that are there come from single parents. Not 70% of single parents. Kids are in juvenile delinquents. You know, like that's a misleading. Like, I can see people taking that the wrong way. Oh shit, if you're a single parent, 70% chance you're going to be in the no, it's kids that are already in there. I think it is important to have a mother and father, but there are times you can't make it work. But like I'm saying, like you saying, trying to find a woman that will have your kid and don't want the woman might be setting the kid up.
Okay, I don't want to sound like if I find a good chick, like I just don't want her because I'd rather just have the kid. Like if I find a cool chick, like yeah, I'd rather have the chick. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Chances of that happening pretty slim.
Why? You're a nice guy.
I know, but I have trouble with girls. Like I have really hard times with girls typically.
Because you go for these tattooed crazy chicks with glasses that that are into orgies.
That's not true. I like a pretty big variety.
But you're also not giving yourself. You're also not on Tinder or Bumble.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just not that way either. I can't like.
But maybe you should start because there are a lot of good girls out there
what
on
if
Match.com.
If I go to meet a girl and it's not even a girl, it's fucking Joe.
That's
awesome,
probably
dude.
going to happen.
I mean, I like you a lot, dude.
I like you too, Joe.
We
But
play
I'm just
PUBG
saying.
together.
But you don't.
PUBG Mobile.
But you don't go to bars.
No, I rarely go to bars. Well, you know what? It's not that I don't really like to, honestly. Like, I'm a very social person. I like to be around people that, like, you know what I mean, that are cool, that are fun, you know what I mean? I like to do that. And that's not to say that's not the reason why I don't went to a bar, because I'm not saying that's not there, but I don't know. I just, like, sometimes I really feel social, but sometimes I get such social anxiety, like, I don't want to be around a lot of people. I'd rather be with couple people that I know.
But I think that you're not putting yourself out there to give yourself a fair shot, because you're, like, just waiting for friends to set you up with the girls in their classes or something. You actually... I mean, there's a lot.
Well, it's because I don't chase. I'm not a girl chaser, too. Like, you know,
it's not about being a chaser, but just give yourself a chance to succeed.
Yeah.
Go out with a girl that, like, I mean, if Joe's, if this dude's getting invited to houses,
Yeah, dude.
you know.
he's got a good.
By the way, have you seen
roster
this
on
rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Yeah.
No. Oh, the one with the tattoos on his face, right?
Yeah.
Someone sent me a video of him talking, and it wasn't him actually talking. It was like a voiceover.
Yeah.
It was pretty fucking funny.
His songs are pretty good, though. I gotta say.
I don't know if I've heard
the one song I like. This song, I'll play
Let's
this
hear it.
song for you guys. Gummo, I don't like as much. This song, Billy. But the guy's starting fights with everybody. Like he's getting into fights with the game and this one and that one. I guess according to him, everyone starts fights with him, and he just fucking. But they wanted him to come to when he came to LA. They wanted him to check in with the gang members, and like he didn't. And then it was this whole fucking thing. And then
he wanted him to check in with gang members.
Legitimate gang members.
Wanted
like,
to
yo,
check in?
Tekashi, you better check in with us because we are, yada yada yada.
Part of his gang, whatever.
Well, no, not part of his gang at all because we run LA. And then he didn't check in, which I don't blame him. But he's like, man, fuck you. Like he just comes back at these people, and I don't know if he's gonna get. I don't know if he's gonna get killed or whatever, but he's pretty damn funny.
I've actually been seeing a lot of like, what's her name too? That
Cardi B.
Cash Me Outside girl.
Oh yeah, but this is Tekashi. This is the song I like. I happen to like this song.
Jesus.
This song I like. By the way, who watches the whole ad? Like who
I do sometimes when I'm not paying attention.
Oh yeah, maybe. This song's actually pretty good.
That's my word. Get up in their face. Talk your shit. Let your nuts drag, nigga. These niggas just running at they fucking mouth, man. Follow protocol, blood. Get in they fucking chest, nigga.
This should be your walkout song.
These niggas.
I'm actually feeling super like anxious right now. Like
Treyway, these niggas said heard me. I ain't heard you. Get the fuck up on my fucking face before I murder you. Bitch, niggas always jacking block, but I know it's
pretty tight actually.
full of fucking killers.
I'm a killer too.
Set it, shot, nigga. Everybody get pop, nigga. The big ol' run, nigga.
What was that?
Shot, nigga. 6'9" this and 6'9" that. Niggas on my dick and on my yacht. These niggas looking for me, you can hit my jack. I done drop my address, yeah, know it's 6'9" that. I'll flunk ya. Now to his back like he Bongo. Not nice with the fucking chopper. Pop him, scope on the nigga who shot ya. Drop him, somebody call his fucking doctor.
That's pretty hard, dude. I like it.
I want the drip while I get my dick licked. Little thick bitch, lick it on my dick tip. She a freak hole, fucker, she on beast mode. Off your back, put your hands on your knees, ho. I'm on beast mode, shoot you through your peephole. Said he want smoke, I don't really see it though. These niggas said it heard me, I ain't heard you. Get the fuck up on my fucking face before I murder you. Bitch, niggas always jacking block, but I know they fool. Whole squad full of fucking killers, I'm a killer too. Set it, shot, nigga. Everybody get pop, nigga. Run, nigga.
That's space.
Shot, nigga.
Nice.
Dang, that song's pretty hard. That is not how I expect that guy to look. That's like singing that kind of song. You know what I mean? Is he gay?
No, he's not gay.
How come he has his rainbow hair?
That's his thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's like I heard his thing on the Breakfast Club. He said he was in special ed, and like no one was giving him any chance to make it. Like he was doing nothing.
Until he went.
And then he put a couple songs on SoundCloud. They blew up. And then now he's like,
that one's pretty good.
That one's good.
Hard. I like
what do you think? Are you gonna walk out to it?
No.
No, you have to.
But it's pretty hard.
But Vince, as a black man, how do you feel about a young Latino rapper using the N-word in such consistency?
I feel like if we're gonna end this diversity and all this tension between the races, we should let everyone use it.
Right.
No, really?
No, I don't think anyone should use it.
Crap, I agreed with you too.
I don't think even black people should use it because like honestly, like that's like giving the gateway of making more of a problem for
I don't know, but when a black guy says to me, "Man, you my N-word," to me, I feel really special.
You do, and I feel it too.
So,
and I have black friends that like I even say it around them too sometimes. I say it to them.
Really?
Like I fuck around.
I'll never say it. But,
you
but
won't? I mean, I don't drop the hard R.
I only say it when I'm singing along to songs.
You don't say it because you're dropping the hard R on them, dude.
But yeah, so this dude right here. But yeah, so he and like the Game are feuding, and this guy and that guy. It was a whole thing.
Is Game the guy with the ice cream on his face?
Ice cream, yes. But basically, what happened was like in Mexico. So he went to Houston, and these guys were saying all this shit like, "You better not." Hold on, this is like.
Better not pout. You better
Houston.
not cry.
No, they're like, "You better not come here." And these guys look like
in Houston too. They told him that.
Tekashi chokes fan for recording him.
What? Let's see that.
Oh, yeah, okay. So he got into a brawl.
Does he know some jits?
He got in a brawl in LAX. No, he didn't.
It better not be no wife strangler.
It wasn't a really good brawl. So like,
oh damn! Look at him. Rah, 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 rah.
Yeah. So
where's he? Oh, there's a hair.
Oh my God.
Is that his posse?
Anything like this, dude?
Yeah. Yeah. He
LAX one?
Yeah. He always walks in with like these huge black guys. That's
Yeah,
his like
his little posse.
Like 30 black dudes.
yeah, his
Dude,
posse.
I know they're all just beating up on one guy just now. Fucking pussies.
But yeah, so these guys threatened them in Houston, but then they got arrested because they put it on like Snapchat where they were gonna be and like Facebook Live, like we're looking for Tekashi, and then they got arrested and pulled over.
Oh really?
Yeah, like I mean, so these guys. Look.
That was a weird question.
I already know that there's been a lot of talk about this tour that's coming down to our city this week. So we're here on behalf of the Order Hornets to let this nigga know
The what?
you are not allowed in our city.
The Holy Holies?
Yeah.
We don't fuck with no motherfucking child molesters in this city, bitch. Fuck you. Penitentiary rules are in effect. Though he will not come here. I am deadly serious about this. This has nothing to do with...
But wait a minute, pause it.
None of that. This has nothing to do with none of that.
Pause it.
They honestly all just look like a bunch of like fat nerds. Like, don't they?
Their message. These are like superheroes because listen to what they said. They said we're not gonna allow no child molesters.
Yeah,
into
so
our
I guess
city.
what happened was Tekashi hooked up, or something happened with him and an underage girl. He said she lied about her age. Put her in a video.
How old is he?
I guess he was 19 and she was 14.
Right now he's like 20 years old, dude.
She was 19 and 14. It was some kind of, and he says they didn't have sex, but she lied about her age, and then he was called a child molester. So that's kind of what happened.
You didn't have sex with her?
I don't know. Yeah, so then it was just like, but then these guys got arrested. So
These guys basically said don't come here, and then
said
we're going to be over here camped out
looking
with our
for
guns.
him, and they put it on Instagram Live where they were looking for him. And then they got arrested for that.
Oh my god, dude! Fucking idiots.
Yeah, I mean, like what kind? And they were and like. I don't know. I'm not saying these guys aren't gang members. They probably are.
The guy's name's Tekashi 6ix9ine.
But
he
also
has 69 tattooed on his face.
I know. I seen that. Was there? You know what? I saw a picture of him at first, and I thought it was a chick.
But also, like,
there's nice eyebrows.
Check it out now. It's over, people. Okay, the game is now officially focused and set its sights on Tekashi 6ix9ine. Okay, now we took to Instagram yesterday to basically roast and quote unquote expose Tekashi, and a lot of people who did not know some of these things were pleasantly surprised. Now here's the thing: the game got on Instagram, posted the pictures of goddamn. It looks like Tekashi and a nice young lady looking like they were coming from a quinceañera. And basically he said,
good pronunciation.
Y'all call himself the king of New York. Frank White, only king of New York. This really the nigga running around talking about even blood his whole life. Niggas running around throwing up blood with.
He looks like such a little nerd right there.
Yeah.
What's tied around his neck? Is that a shawl?
I don't know what that is. It's like a scarf.
And get your dick in a booty, Carlton sweater around the neck, wear
Carlton sweater?
somewhere. And stuff.
Yeah, so he goes on about the game. Yeah, so he kind of went off on that. Yeah, but then Tekashi responded though. So Tekashi came back at the game, but this is all helping Tekashi.
Check it out. Now, if you ever wanted to find out the truth, because some people do believe that there is some type of conspiracy, like Tekashi is getting hyped up by academics, posting blah, blah, blah. No.
So
if you ever wanted to know that,
Even his teeth are rainbow?
Yeah.
groupie, he's like,
So he was.
one you might want to ignore. You want to leave this alone?
He responded to the game.
He turned blood.
So that he put like that video of the game was on some kind of dating show back in the day, and he got dissed. So he like posted that. So yeah.
What where does his name come from?
Tekashi 69.
Yeah.
I don't know. It gets fascinating though. His music's pretty good. That one song's pretty good.
That one song's pretty good.
Yeah. The other one's not bad. That one's the best. There's only like 4 songs he has.
Yeah.
But
I was
anyway.
listening to because I was telling you that one girl's been popping up lately in my feed for some reason because
Bad Barbie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that her name? Bad Barbie?
Yeah, the Catch Me Outside girl.
Yeah, I don't even know her name. But it was a video where TMZ was like interviewing her, and they were like, "Did you make $1 million?" And she just sit there and stares at the dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well," and she's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, what do you spend your money on?" And she said something like eyelashes and nails or something stupid like that.
You know she's like 15 years old?
Is she really?
Yeah, she's 15.
She's young, dude.
I know. Every time there's like a post about her, it's always followed by that like a Chris Hansen meme. of like, come here and sit down for a second. Let's have a talk. So,
do you think those girls are just doing characters? Like there's Woe Vicky on Instagram. She's like a white girl who talks like a straight up ghetto black girl. I can't tell if they're serious or they're just genius actors, dude.
Well, that's the same I can say about you.
Who's that one girl that's on YouTube?
Thank you.
There's a girl on YouTube like that, and I can't remember her name. Shit. She was on that show, Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee.
Oh, really?
And she's like she's like pretty big on YouTube, and she's like this crazy like...
Miranda Sings?
Yeah, Miranda Sings, that chick.
Terrible.
Is she a terrible comic?
Terrible. But you gotta give her respect. She sells out theaters, and she probably makes millions of dollars just on merchandise.
I didn't know she was a comic. I thought she just had her YouTube
I don't
thing.
think she does stand-up comedy. I think she just does shows for like little kids.
Oh, God.
But she's like an adult, and she like puts lipstick on her mouth all fucked up, and she dresses herself up like she's like a 12-year-old girl trying to be an adult.
Adam, you won't make
That's
it
how she
through
dresses
5 seconds of one of her videos. It's terrible.
And she like all she does is just talk shit and like I don't know, just act snotty about stuff. But she went on the show with Jerry Seinfeld, and I was watching. And she was like acting like it the whole time.
He must have been like, "What are you doing, Seinfeld?"
Yeah, he was like, I didn't. He's like, I thought we were gonna like be normal here.
Really?
Like, yeah, because they're like at a like coffee shop. You know, you drink coffee.
Now I
and
have to
shit.
watch it.
And she's like still being weird. And at the end, it shows her like in her normal form talking. And whatnot,
come on,
like
that's
a couple
annoying.
times. But yeah, I was like, what the hell?
That is annoying. Well, should we call Phil Baroni to end the show? See how he's doing.
Can never go wrong with Baroni.
I feel like we have to. So, did you hear about the bare knuckle boxing thing?
Yeah. He's gonna.
No, it didn't happen.
Oh, didn't?
I feel like they never happened.
Why not?
So
who fucked this up?
Well, according to Phil, like they said they sent him the flight information, and he missed the flight. He says they flew him out of L.A., but he lives in Stockton. He's like, fuck that, I'm not driving 5 hours to catch a plane. So that was, and then he never got on the plane.
Wait, is that where that little ranch is? He's the one that's on the ranch.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So that was that. Which sucks because like I was actually really looking forward to it, that fight. And I think, but now he's fighting King of the Cage.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Good old King of the Cage.
Yeah, he's fighting King of the Cage. So and he also wants to do comedy. He told me.
I never fought King of the Cage, but I kind of wanted to.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, when I was young, when I was like.
And there's also a fight going on now. You hear about Rico Rodriguez is fighting on some kind of porn website? You know that porn?
Oh, the one where they wrestle and the loser fucks the other one?
No. That's a different one. That's Ultimate Surrender. No. This is a Cam Soda where you could like watch porn stars. So Rico Rodriguez is fighting somebody, and then also on the card is what's his name? Crazy Horse.
Charles Bennett?
Yeah. And also, what's his name's friend?
I was watching videos of his
that got cut by the UFC. Mike Perry's buddy.
I have no idea.
You know Mike Perry's friend from Florida that when he was fighting the Asian guy, he's like, the guy can't see out of his eyes. Like that guy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he was like 2-0 in the UFC. So he's fighting too. So let's call Phil and see how Phil's doing to end the show. See if he'll pick up.
Come on, Phil.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, Phil, what's up? It's Adam Hunter, Vinc Pichel, Weendawg. You're on the MMA Roasted Podcast. How are you, man?
What's up, dude?
What's going on? So you got the big King of the Cage coming up next month. You excited? You ready?
Yeah, you're driving me, right?
No, I can't. I'm in Florida that week. But if I wasn't...
You got to cancel that, though.
I would love to drive you to the King of the Cage.
What are you telling jokes and shit? Come on, bro.
I know. So
fucking lame. Telling jokes in Florida.
So did we ever figure out what weight class?
Come to the fucking fight. Come to the fight.
I would love to come to the fight. You have no idea. Did we ever find out what weight it is at? Phil?
Yeah, middleweight.
Middleweight. Okay, so that's 185. What's that? 185. Yeah. Nice. And what are you walking? And now, are you still 230 right now?
Yeah, a little lighter. Nice. So Phil Baroni, King of the Cage, making his return. It's going to be on MAV TV in San Diego. Vince, are you excited?
I am actually.
Going to Mexico.
I always like watching Phil fight.
After party in Tijuana.
After party?
Shit.
Oh, fuck. You're never going to come back. The after party.
No, I know. Yeah, I'll probably be gone for about 4 months.
Yeah. How many porn stars do you think you banged in your life?
More than War Machine.
No, yeah, not the more than War Machine. More than War Machine? More than him?
Yeah, way more.
Wow. And he was in porn.
Was he?
Yeah, he
got locked up. He got locked up all morning.
Yeah, he was in porn. He went to a porn party one time and beat up 6 guys.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
his manager. He beat up his manager and a couple other guys.
Yeah, then he got banned from porn.
Yeah, okay, I remember that now.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
So
that fucking guy.
How come you're not in porn? Why you never did a porn?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to go legit. I don't know. I'm 40. I don't want to see my dick anymore, man. If I was 21 and fucking, my wife doesn't want to see my dick. Fucking, you think people want to pay to see me? Fucking. What about you? You look like you could be in porn though. You still got the body and the look. You ever thought about it?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably go back into it.
Wait, you've done porn before?
I'm back in California.
Oh. Well, that's good. That's good.
You never know who you're talking to, man.
I had no idea that you did porn. Well,
I don't either.
Go look at facial abuse website.
What's it called?
Facial abuse?
Facial abuse website?
Yeah, facial abuse.
Oh, it was like one of those forced blowjob sites?
Tweet it, and the guy will send you the video.
Oh, I don't know if I want to see you fucking anybody. I don't know if I... Dude, he goes... He says to me, he goes, hey...
Look at the site first.
All right, hold on. Facial abuse. Phil Baroni, facial abuse?
Or ghetto gaggers.
So ghetto... So you were banging black chicks? White girls? Mexican?
Just look at the video. Just get it. Whatever.
All right, I will. So...
just watch me in action.
So how's Tinder doing out there?
It's all right. It's slow, man. I already did this whole town. It's a small town.
Yeah. I can't believe that you're fucking still in there, man. Stockton. That's not...
Yeah.
That's not like your style, man. You're more of a fucking Vegas kind of guy.
No, is he?
Not like Vegas.
Oh, you're about to get fucked up, bro.
All right, so we got Phil Baroni.
I'm a Lodi, though. I'm a Lodi. I'm on a great farm.
Now, I'm looking at your pro wrestling video right now. You got your foot in someone's face. And you go, how taste my feet? I'm the best ever. Hashtag pro wrestling. Hashtag hairy chest. Hashtag kayfabe. Hashtag go fuck yourself gear. Hashtag New York badass best ever. So when was that taken?
This weekend.
Oh, so you did pro wrestling this weekend?
Yeah. The Lodi Creek Pavilion.
Did you win?
Yeah, fucking get up 2 dudes. Look at that fat bastard.
I know, but it's not real though. I mean, it's real, but it's like you know.
I don't let nobody win.
Yeah.
Nobody beats me. I'm undefeated in pro wrestling.
But don't you think that your career would be more bigger if you would let people win?
Yeah, but fuck that.
So and then I see you with these 2 lady girls. One has purple hair. You got a fucking
what?
There's these two girls.
Are they ladies or are they girls?
I always make time to take a pic with my lady fans. I always show them a good time. Hashtag worker. So hashtag.
What are you looking at my Instagram?
Yeah, I'm looking at your Instagram. Creep. So yeah, and then I'm looking at Under Siege. You versus Matt Lagler.
How old is that photo?
This is the guy he wants. He's fighting.
How old is that?
Yeah, they took a photo of you back in your Strikeforce days when you fought Frank Shamrock.
What?
Yeah.
You don't even have your tan.
Damn.
You gotta get this big motherfucker dude on there. You gotta get this guy on your show. See this guy?
The beekeeper?
Third. He's the second picture down. The third picture down. He's by the Undertaker there. This guy with the Future Legend shirt on. This fucking crazy guy.
Yeah, who is that guy?
He's a fucking crazy guy. He does the podcast, Inside BJJ podcast.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, I heard of him.
I don't know.
Yeah. I heard it. It's Stockton, the only place. You actually spelled Stockton wrong, dude. You fucking live there.
Who cares? Nobody gives a fuck. Stockton sucks. Nah, it's all right. It's all right.
That's all right. So now, when you were the only white guy on the black stripping team in the Bahamas, that must have been some experience.
It was great.
Yeah. Well, now, was it mostly black girls that came to the shows or white girls?
No, it was white girls. Girls from who goes to the Bahamas? People from East Coast.
Yeah. And then I see a picture of you you're a strip club host. You got these two girls with you that got huge tits. One kind of looks like Felice Herrig a little bit. And then it says hashtag strip club, hashtag psychology major, hashtag Hofstra University. So, good work, Phil. Good work, man.
What?
Good work.
I don't really know what you're talking about. I was probably a stripper. I was probably using some psychology on it.
Yeah. So I know, dude. Yeah. Then he was a trainer, and he would train these girls, and then their husbands would pay him to fuck these girls.
What?
Yeah. And then he would tell them not to shave because he was into that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Weendawg, you like that?
Hell yeah, I love a nice bush.
Weendawg's a bushman.
Huh.
Everybody likes that.
No, not me. I like it when girls shave.
I like a little bit of hair, but not like a big ass bush.
How much weed did you smoke today?
Not that much today. I smoked a lot yesterday.
I'm
trying to get out of this trying to wake the fuck up.
Yeah. All right. Well, Phil, you sound great, man. Listen.
All right. Yeah, this is fucking boring.
No, I'm kidding. Hello, Phil. Phil.
What?
I'm looking forward to your fight, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, man.
I am. I can't wait.
You pissed him off.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm going to be in Florida, but I'm definitely going to watch it.
What are you doing in Florida? Where are you working?
In Naples, at Captain Brian's, at the Off the Hook Comedy Club. So
getting no pussy.
I'm getting no pussy. I'm married. There's no more pussy on the road, dude. It's done. It's over. My life's over.
Great.
And he's not even fertilizing the baby.
Kind of like you, man. When you were married,
Just when you got a little bit famous, starting to get a little bit over it, you fucking tied the knot. What an idiot!
I'm a fucking moron. I like it.
Started a little bit popular. You could have had a dime a dozen, and you fucking blew it.
Dude, I've had my fair share of chicks, bro. I'm not worried.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
I have. I mean, not as many as you, but
Yeah, sure.
okay.
Yeah, right. Okay.
All right.
I believe you. Oh yeah. I believe you. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Well, take care, brother.
Okay, bro. Nice seeing you.
All right, that was Phil Baroni.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got some breaking MMA news.
What's that?
Let's hear it.
It's not that big of a deal, to be honest. But new fights have been made. One we already pretty much know about, but it's been finalized. The first fight is Donald Cerrone will be fighting Leon Edwards.
Ooh, what's a good fight?
June 23rd.
Yes.
And I think his brother was on the show, right? Fabian Edwards?
Yep.
And then it's official for Colby Covington versus Rafael dos Anjos for UFC 224.
Wow. And then I heard Ellenberger's fighting Ben Saunders.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
On your card.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
dope.
sick.
Yeah, it's going to be a good fight. So, what do you got coming up, Weendawg?
I just dropped my breakdown of the UFC 223 on Weendawg Radio today. Go check it out. Follow me on Facebook, the new Weendawg Nation Facebook group. If you want to join my PUBG mobile crew with Vinc Pichel, it's
murdering people.
The crew is called BAMFs, BAMF Join that shit. Say what's up to Weendawg. I've been streaming the UFC 3 video game as well on Twitch, twitch.tv/Weendawg. And that's it.
Vince, what do you got?
That was a lot of excitement. I got my fight coming up. Make sure everyone watches my fight. Don't miss it. I'm going to this guy's backyard to whoop his ass, snap his neck, cash a check, and go the fuck back home.
Nice. Listen, people, tomorrow night I'm in Sacramento, Laughs Unlimited. Also on that same card is Leslie Smith is doing comedy, as well as Adam Corrigan and Connie Elkins, Darren Elkins' wife.
On the fight card.
Then I'm at the Long Beach Laugh Factory this Friday night. Saturday night at the Hollywood Laugh Factory. Sunday night at the Long Beach Laugh Factory. Then I'm in Pasadena at the Ice House next Wednesday. I'm at the Long Beach Laugh Factory again, Thursday, April 12th. San Diego, Comedy Palace, the 13th and the 14th of April. And then I'm in Portland, Oregon at Harvey's Comedy Club, April 26th to the 29th. Naples, Florida, like I said, May 3rd to the 6th. Minnesota House of Comedy, May 9th to the 13th. And then Kalamazoo, Michigan, June 15th to the 18th. So, thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast. Hope you all have a great week. Take care. Bye.
Peace out.
Trap sonsen, trap dansen. Түүний сонсдог хөгжим дур булаан. Даадаж дуулан дур булаа мууруулаа.